Hey guys, welcome to the show. Tonight we got the Cigar Clowns in the house. This is the Cigar Dudes podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters of the leaf, welcome to our show. It's time for the Cigar Dudes podcast. Let's freaking go!
Let's freaking go.
You know what I noticed? Oh, no. You know what I noticed?
What'd you notice?
That in the very beginning of that, the bass drum isn't coming in on 1, it's coming in on 2. It's on 2 and 4.
It's off a little, right?
It's on 2 and 4 instead of 1 and 3.
I noticed that when I was trying to build that video because it was screwing with my OCD.
Yeah, I just caught because I hit on 1 and I went, oh, it's not on 1.
Now everybody knows the secret.
Yep.
Now I got to redo it. I got to redo some things anyway because you know what's not up here. You got Ironclad, Cigar Dudes, Beard Apothecary, and Bant.
We need that
Cigar Clown. No clowns. There's no Cigar Clowns up there, and so we got. I'll make that happen soon. I just hadn't. I mean, all this happened so suddenly.
We got first and foremost. How you feeling, Joe? He got the vid.
Yeah.
I feel like shit. I was just telling the guys backstage, sorry, got a frog in my throat. I feel like somebody's cutting me with a razor blade on the inside, and my knees are killing me. I've never had pain in my joints, but man, do I feel like an old man. It's terrible. But I heard nicotine's very good for COVID. So I'm gonna smoke a cigar. I'm gonna smoke a cigar.
Well, if that's true. Is that true? Like, if that's true, then
Ish and I talk about it all the time, dude. Fucking nicotine is the telling it.
Nicotine is everything for any. Yeah.
Yep.
I wonder. You know, everybody around me's been sick, and so far, knock on wood, I've been good. And that's like what? So I guess we will prescribe 3 to 4 to 5 a day, right?
3 to 4 squares keeps the doctor away.
Yeah.
Don't prescribe anything because no. You don't prescribe nothing. You just say
what's the guess?
Recommend. Hey, we've had Dr. Oscar talk about it. Oscar says, yeah,
true.
He can do it. We don't. So.
Right.
What's up, Khalid? T-Rex. Hologram, that's the second time he's done that. And I'm just now down to the 5th comment.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna let it go. I think that might have to be the hashtag tonight.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Remember, Gabe, it's culo.
Yeah,
Culo clown. Culo clown.
I'm the 4th culo.
Culo clown.
What's up, Ed? Is that a bear?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Joe, you got me. You got me. When you told, so originally I pulled a Herfnerder collaboration out, and I didn't even know what it was. I said, Joe, what the hell is this? And he goes, first when I described it to him, he goes, oh, that's King of Clowns. I said, if I don't know what the King of Clowns looks like, you should fire me. I said, so I'll send you a picture. And he goes, oh, that's this one here. It's super rare. That's all I had to hear, and I put that bitch right back.
They're made to be small.
I was like, nope. Joe said it's super rare. Put it back.
Angel, your address just got sent to RJ from Aldi. Aldi sent it to him for her, so she'll be good to go. Greetings and hallucinations.
So
yeah, RJ's the giveaway. No, I'm just kidding.
What's up, Larry? So,
we just had Larry on over at Toro, and they were having to do Paul Harvey intros.
So I saw that come through like 4 minutes before. Like, was it?
Oh yeah. Big Sexy fucking said it was raining, so he had to go inside. So he fat thumbed it and ended the whole fucking podcast. So we had to start all over again.
Oh Lord.
Yep. And when I texted him, he says, "Can't help it when you're this sexy." I said, "Okay, fair enough."
Get well, Joe.
Thanks, Bernie. Thanks, Bernie. Yeah.
Oh, what's happening, bro?
It's a lot better than the first time I had COVID, so it is what it is. But you know, the schools just came back in the Northeast, so that's what they had to do. They had to release the COVID just to keep everybody, you know, nuts, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, Gabe, you're gonna make Snowflake upset. I'll save that for Discord. I just had a thought, but I'm going to save that one for Discord. But I'll ask Joe that in Discord.
Oh, you guys,
oh Yeah.
Are you guys celebrating the fact that John Aldi is the fourth clown?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What if I-
tell us why Aldi? You know
Yeah,
what I
man.
mean?
Well,
Out of all
What
of
kind of
yeah,
them,
question is that?
we
no,
could
dude,
not
you
Of
could.
all the
could
people
not
you could
say
pick from, you
no.
pick Aldi.
Yeah. We could not say no to the satchel of money he had.
Yeah.
So, like you guys are in the cigar business, you understand, if you want to make $1 million in the cigar business, you need to start with 3, 4, 5. So John Aldi, had this big sack of cash. He's like, I don't know what to do with it. Every night he was showing us pictures. He's throwing it into the fire pit. We're like, John,
Well, he lights his
come on.
cigars with them all the
Yeah,
time. I
I
mean,
$100
know.
bills.
That's it. I was like,
That's
John.
why. That's why I'm online begging for my fucking sugar mouth fucking dream to come true.
My man, Rob.
bro.
But yeah, so John is the quintessential fourth clown. John has been to Chicago for us, Florida. He's traveled from the Carolinas to Tennessee to Pennsylvania to Connecticut. I mean, the guy puts in a lot of work, right? So he believes in us. He's part of us. We always know where he's coming from. When we have a conversation with John, it's a straight up conversation. And that's it. Yeah, who better to partner with? And like I said, his money was very green, so you
Dude,
can't say no to money.
you couldn't have picked a better person.
Mm-hmm.
I was giving him crap, but you couldn't have picked a better person
No, I know it.
when it comes to. I've watched him do some amazing stuff in Humidor a couple of times, only twice. So maybe the third time it won't be that way. But from what I've seen and see, and I've got to do a couple events with him and get and watch how he does stuff, and it's just natural to him, and he's
No, I
just got
get it.
that natural. People just kind of gravitate toward him too. So
Ken Nelson, that's the concierge of the hotel I stay at in Tennessee over in Murfreesboro. Yeah, that's my concierge.
Nice.
how do you say it? Muffries or Murphries?
Murfreesboro.
But it's spelled different, right?
It's like Murfreesboro.
Murfreesboro.
I got
family.
comments, but I'll keep them to myself.
Uh-oh.
No.
Does he pay in clown cigars, Ken?
That's a good way to pay.
I do.
That is a good way to pay.
I'm slowly getting him away from acids. He's actually smoking man cigars.
So I think I asked or maybe it was in the Herf or something, but about the what you're smoking there, the dancing bears. Where do people are they available somewhere right now?
Right, yeah, right now, the Dancing Bear, the first round we had sold out. We were contacted by Mardo Cigar Company out in Florida. He wanted to do an exclusive run of them and a different Vitola, and we made it happen for him. He's taking pre-orders still. I think they're almost sold out. But if you want to go to Mardo Cigars and search in the Dancing Bear,
and that's MARDO, right?
MARDO, correct. Yep. We're pleased to have a partnership with Gerard, great guy, great family guy. He's actually coming up here to New York, I think next weekend. So I'll take away some family time from him and grab him, smoke a cigar. Just great people, man. The industry, as you guys know, is full of great people. He's a big believer in our brand. He's been with us for a long time. So when he smoked them, he said, "Man, this is special." He wanted more off the get, and we couldn't. We limited shops. John will tell you. We limited shops on
Big time.
the Dancing Bears.
Yep.
Yep.
Small numbers, and they were through them in a day, 2 days gone. Left it.
So I should chunk that banner up there, Aldi, or down there.
What do you got? Boom. Oh, let's see. What are we giving away?
I think Aldi said a box.
I
asked Aldi. I didn't think Joe would do it.
It's going to be the shortest
I'll-
partnership in fucking history.
No. How about this? Because they're so limited and they're made exclusively for Mardo. These. I can give away either a 5-pack or I can give away 2 2-packs. You tell me what you want to do for your listeners.
2 2-packs would be great. What's the audience want? I think 2 2-packs
Yeah.
give people. Now you're talking about the Bears, right?
They're talking about the bear and the new Vitola. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Maybe
Well,
we'll
as soon
send
as
a
everybody
bodyguard
quits
with them.
putting hashtag Cigar Clowns in there.
Mm.
And that's what she looks like. That's on deck.
Let me put that up there on a big one. Now, what size is that?
The new one's 6x54.
Oh, nice.
It's
Why?
beautiful.
Why 54?
54, I think, is my favorite ring gauge. 52, 54. I'm thinking we would taste a little more of that sweetness that comes off the Russian tobacco. I think it's a good Vitola. Nothing. We didn't want to go smaller with it,
Right.
so we didn't want to go too big with it because then we'd have to pay for ambulance rides. Because it is a strong cigar. It is a strong cigar. I think 6x54 works well.
Well, Ish, what happens with the size on that? With that?
It's going to change a little the flavor, not by much, but it will change. Absolutely, yes. You're going 4 ringgits up, so it will change a little. So it has more meat, so it's going to have a little more sweet, but a little more spicy as well, but more combined.
No pepper.
No
pepper.
No, spicy. You see, this is spicy.
Joe, I don't know if you're on for that one, if you saw that one there, but it ruined it for me. I had years. It took me to fucking figure out the 3 different types of pepper in my head. And it said, yeah, that's no pepper. I'm like, what? There's no pepper. Fucking ruined it for me.
So I did the punch and a few other things.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome.
yeah, I threw out every punch after that one.
I guess that's, palate is subjective, but I understand that there is no pepper. But I do. Sometimes I get the different taste of pepper: the red pepper, the white pepper, the black pepper. So I don't know if it's subjective or I don't want to get into an argument about it because I know Ish is a master. Yeah. But I will.
It reminds you of.
It reminds me of correct
because you can, but it reminds you of white pepper, correct, pepper, but it's not taste on. And mostly everyone will say black pepper right after retrohale because it's not black pepper. Actually, you're burning your sinuses. That's what happened. So it remind you like you smell pepper or it's the same thing but reverse. So it's not. That's just how it is.
I just retrohaled and it was the worst idea I ever had with COVID. Burn it right out of my system.
Yeah, especially with that cigar, right?
Oh yeah. I gotta tell you, it's a very tasty, unique blend of a cigar. Not just because it's my cigar and Ish blended it for us. I just think it's something. While we're on this, we're all cigar smokers. Everybody listening here is a cigar smoker, and a lot of people talk about the journey of cigar smoking. And you start with Connecticut's and you move to different things, and the dancing bear is something that needs to be experienced because you're not going to experience a combination of combustion like the dancing bear. And it's just a fact. It's just to see what a master blender can do. When you come up with these crazy ideas and you can get it right, and it doesn't, it's just so unique, and it's not the same cigar that you're gonna pick up in a shop all the time. And that's what's great about the boutiques, the micro boutiques, whatever you want to call companies like us. Guys that don't send. So it's Sputnik the Dancing Bear, Larry. It's Sputnik the Dancing Bear. So yeah. That's I don't know, my train of thought. I just saw a squirrel and I'm squirrel.
I know that. I was trying not.
I'm like the dog, It's
everybody seems to be in agreement of 2 2-packs.
That's it. 2 2-packs works for me, man. 2 2-packs.
So the fun thing about it, so when we were in Chicago, and it was right after I saw Mick Foley, Ish, we're at Big Fellas, and Ish says, "Here, smoke this." And I'm like, I never say no to that. So I smoke it, and I'm like, yeah, this is fucking something different. Like that, you just know. I'm learning Ish's his signature.
Profile.
So, and I'm getting it, and I'm like, this is something completely different. And I looked at him, I said, this has got Russian in it. And he smiled. I said, okay. And it was one of the early blends. And
I did.
that's great. So I smoked an early rendition of it, and I was like, he's onto something. There's something. It is there. And then when I got the sample in, when I got the clown the bear end, and I smoked the actual cigar, it was like, yep. And Joe's right. It's just so unique and so different, because I dare anybody to find someone else using Russian tobacco like that. And it was just that's what I loved, is that uniqueness about it.
It's the Cigar Clowns. We're a fun brand. We can do fun cigars like this, right? I don't think one of these legacy brands can put out something like this, because I don't think their clientele would get it.
I think there's a healthy fear that they have of coming up with something that crazy and that unique.
Correct.
They would have to sidestep like really
Big time, because they're
right?
so down the middle lane to try and get them out in the passing lane.
It's not that, guys. It's not just only that. First of all, European countries and different other countries, it will not sell you unless that you're European. And Russian and Europe is still in the same continent, okay? So, and it's not like the trade that we have over here. You go to anyone's house and you look for, I don't know, in the China cabinet, and it's gonna say, that's what it's called, China cabinet. It's gonna say made in China, made in Taiwan, made in whatever, Vietnam. So we do a lot of things in the United States that we export, and we keep actually Saba, we keep the shitty thing, and we sell the good thing. And other countries, they export the shitty shit, and they keep the good stuff. So unless that you are from there, it's almost impossible that you're gonna get it. Same thing happened with the Cuban tobacco. Or you're from Spain, or you're from China, or you're from Cuba. Otherwise, you're not gonna get it. So I don't care what people tell you, they will not get it. Unless that you know somebody very, very high up, and because you have to buy for the government. But it's the only thing that the big companies, legacy, call it however you want, they will not do, because these guys, they're making the same blend for 20, 30, 40 years. So to come with a new blend that they only can produce 5, 10,000, 20,000 or 50,000, and they have to wait, it's not going to go for them. So it's our advantage in that, the small companies, if it makes any sense.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
It definitely does, man.
They will not risk it. They will sell it right away. Oh, whoever, any name. Oh, they came with this and it's going to be only 25,000 cigars. They will sell in a day. But then the problem is that the public, the consumer, will say, well, I like more what you did with 25 than the one that you've been doing for 30 years. So what's next? So that's where the problem comes. So they will not risk it, the so-called legacy and years of making cigars to do something different. It works for them. So
you guys gotta follow these guys. I've been talking to them for the last week. You gotta follow Fuckface Reviews. Fucking just good dudes. Solid. They're a lot of fun.
Let's go.
The uniqueness of craft boutique cigars is the best hook for a cigar smoker.
I will say something about Larry. Larry won a prize from me, I don't even know how many months ago, and I finally sent it out today. So good things come to those who wait, Larry. I will tell you that.
that's true.
Clowns, unlike the legacy brands, came out in a lane different than everyone else, and that allows the clowns to be true to themselves and be different. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. And we're growing, right? We have our legacy lines. We have Geppetto, King of Clowns, Rodeo Clown, Goldie Grace, which is a partnership with Chatfield Collection. And they're doing well. I try to tell John he has to outsell me one week, man. It's tough to get a good salesman, I tell you.
He ain't lying. Son of a bitch.
That's it, baby. You can't come close to me.
Nope. He
know.
says, I'm in the car for a bunch of hours. Tell me who I need to get in touch with, because they love to stay in touch with the lounges. And just it's I call and talk to the guys all the time, but to hear from one of the owners, and fuckers calling me up and saying, hey, I need this, this, and this for this lounge. This. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? He's like, what? I'm like, whatever.
It's hey, how's the wife and kids? How many boxes you need? No, let me stop. Nah,
But
man.
Randy, I'm smoking this King, and I've smoked the shit out of this. And one of the first times I smoked it when I first started repping for the guys, and Joe sent me a box to use the samples, and he said, hey, smoke one out of the box. And I said, really? He goes, yeah, make sure the box is good. Smoke one. So I smoked one. I immediately grabbed a second one. And I was like, man, it's going to be bad. And I texted him. I said, you're an asshole. He's like, what are you talking about? I said, I fucking want to smoke the whole box.
Yeah.
So you talked about this was the cigar that changed it for you.
That's the one.
I understand.
Yeah, that's a real special cigar. Again, Ish. I don't know where he is on your board, but he's up there for me. That's a real special one he made for the Clowns. You know, we needed a cigar that it's our take on a very old school cigar, like my grandfather would have smoked, and that is quintessential. I mean, it is new school, has San Andreas on it, but when you smoke that thing, it's just that's what I picture my grandfather smoking. It's just like a perfect cigar any time of the day. It's old school, man. It's just an old school smoke. That's the only way I can explain it. I mean, anybody who haven't smoked it, it's transitions. Say again.
It's a well-balanced cigar. Very
well balanced. Yeah, very well balanced. Very well balanced. Just old school, man.
Well,
it burns nice.
We were down the last time in not Jacksonville, but the time before that, the first TPA event that we did. It was me and Ish sitting there, and he handed me an old school Fuente, and I smoked it. And I said, you know what? I said, this is everything that I imagined this line was supposed to be, because it had that feel to it, Joe. Like the cigar, you would picture your grandfather sitting back smoking, because it was just right. And that is that's King. The King is that gives me that same feel.
Yeah,
what
man.
else?
So over here on, so I need to give them a shout out, but I don't know how to pronounce her name yet. It's MAJE is what she goes by. 305 Cigar Girl. We have her and her sister Ann on next Tuesday.
Nice.
That's going to be a very cool podcast because of their background, where they came from, blah, blah, blah. But over here on Instagram, she says, sorry I'm late. What is the cigar that is old school? So that would be the King of Clowns from the Cigar Clowns. And you'll love that one. I know you already what cigars you've been smoking, so you'll love that cigar.
Ish, that show has got to be in English. Otherwise, Randy and I are just going to be fucking sitting here.
Oh, no. Hey, I don't know. I wonder if there's an app. There's probably an app that'll do
probably is,
subtitles, right?
Yeah, they sell that earplug.
Yeah, you gotta get those earplugs.
Translate for you.
That's it.
But I want to see how it's kind of cool, because those ladies, women, I should say, they born in Cuba, raised in the DR, been an American citizens for 20 years, like Ish, like it. So it's very similar upbringing as far as that goes.
So get up today, guys.
Yeah.
You're just ready, because you guys fuck.
It's going to be a whole lot of Spanglish. I'm anticipating a whole lot of Spanglish.
It's going to be not Spanglish. It's going to be Spanish. You don't know. Hey, sorry. With majority, so sorry.
Well, now
now Jake's on.
My man.
Podcast.
We're an ugly group. I'm sorry to say I'm the best looking clown. Sorry about that. My man.
So where's a few places they can go to get some clowns?
Yeah. Right now. Okay.
Go ahead, Joe.
No. Go ahead, John.
The best place to get the sampler, without question, is going to be Toro, because at Toro you're going to get the 4 in the core line, and you're going to get a free Festivus 2024. while they have their supplies left. And if you have not had a Festivus 2024, you're missing the boat because it's a beast.
Yep. And use the 10% code for the Cigar Dudes and take 10% off that order. And then head over to Marto and get a 5-pack of the Dancing Bear while you can. Special cigar. Just buy, if you can buy 2 5-packs, do 2 5-packs, share them with your friends. If
They are
not,
gonna
you might want to save all 10 of them. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Those cigars are gonna fly.
Yeah. So he's been selling out. He's putting like a couple for release pre-sale every couple of days and sells those out, and because he didn't want to put everything all up at once and sell them all out before they dropped.
I'll tell you something. I know a guy very well. You guys know him as well. That he almost kept a bundle for himself. I'm not gonna say names, but almost kept a bundle for himself. Very tempting. Very tempting.
No, I didn't say he was born in Cuba. I said similar background. She said, I hope you guys can handle our adult cigar language.
We got the king of the motherfuckers here. We are all set.
He says similar because they've been over here and Americanized 20 years ago. In my case, it was 26 years ago. No, go with mommy. But anyways, we asked Joe, Aldi, what made you to say yes to the Cigar Clowns? Don't give me the money. We can already the money, but you are the guy with the money.
Yeah. It was, for me, it's everything that I have, I love. And I tell everybody that if I'm going to take you on as a brand, I have to love the cigars because it's the only way I can sell them. And I've been smoking Clowns probably the longest, other than the Family by Loyalty stuff. And it's just something different. And dealing and talking with Danny and Ray and Joe all the time, it's like I'm just a part of the family, and that's how they made me feel. And so for my first jump into to being part of a company like this, it was kind of a no-brainer for me because of how much I love the guys and just how well they treat me. And it's just, even before this, it was still, hey, John, what do you think? You know what I mean? They still valued my opinion, and they still valued my input and what I had. Jake, I thought it was raining. But yeah, so honestly, it was kind of a big thing, and they were super generous when it came to the fact that I'm allowed to. They're allowing me to hang on to everybody that I already have, and that was important to me because I'm in with some of the companies that I was there from when I started, and I had a really hard time to tell them I can't be doing this anymore because I'm going to go solely with one group. But obviously, I have no intention of taking anybody else on new unless I was to lose people. But I would still never do that unless I talk to the guys first. It would have to be something big and something big that I believed in to be pulling in somebody else, because I know what this takes. But when I called, and the first thing I said to Joe is I said I need to talk to everybody because I'm okay. Joe was like, listen, dude, if you say no, it's okay. It's no hard feelings. We get it. But it was one of those where everybody that I talked to was literally the same thing. We are thrilled to death for you. Go do what you got to do, and let's just take the ride. And they were all supportive. It was fantastic. So that really helped my decision. And it was a whole weekend in the car with the boss, and she was she couldn't come up with a reason. She kept asking me questions, and she's like, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't do this. So that was a big thing, was talking with Tanya about the whole thing, because she knows how much I love this.
That's good.
Yeah.
How long did it take for her to, did she say yes immediately?
Yeah,
it was too long. I sweated it out.
Joe called me Monday and he goes, bro, you can't leave me you can't leave me. My dick's in the wind right now. You can't do it. And I'm like, Joe, I'm sorry. We spent the whole weekend together. We were up at the vault in Pittsburgh for the DAC anniversary, and we talked the whole ride up, but we're talking the whole ride back. And it was one of those. Tanya was on board because she loves the guys. She same thing. She met Ray and Danny at the Toro event. She talks to Joe all the time. So for her, it was an easy thing. For me, I was just nervous because I've never had an opportunity like this. This is a dream come true. I mean, legitimately. You know what I mean? Especially to be attached to the Clowns. Are you kidding me? You know what I mean? Knowing the reputation and knowing where and seeing the bigger picture and seeing where it can go. Man, I was literally when Joe first talked to me about it came out of the blue, and I was just like, he's like, "Are you speechless?" I said, "Fuck yeah!" For the first time, I don't even know what to say.
I've heard Aldi say over and over and over and over and over, I would not. There's no way in hell I would ever start a brand. Watching all of you guys and talking to all you guys and seeing what y'all go through and yada yada yada.
And here I am.
And here
Well,
you
I didn't start anything.
Well, that is true.
I jumped in.
He jumped feet first into the fire, man.
That's right.
Because you know, it's not only starting a brand, right? Every time you hit a level, you get more of the same but bigger problems.
Yep.
So it's just you know, yeah, it's no. There you go. It's, that laugh. Yeah, it's there's just more, you know, and the whole thing is just to figure them out and keep on moving. And you know, I had a whole head of hair right before I started the Cigar Clowns. I don't know if you guys remember, but long, luscious, just like issues. I started the Cigar Clowns and started to fall out a little bit at a time. Yeah, it's just a great thing, man. It really is. We're blessed to have John on board with us. You know, John's a great friend, great ally. Um, you know, we're gonna help him grow his other brands as well. We're not handicapping him whatsoever. You know, it's just a great thing. It's just a great thing.
You know, it makes and the cool thing is I tell Joe all the time about it is, you know, I go into a lounge, they want to do a cut and light or something, and the lounge is, you know, an hour from my house. It's fucking 10 hours for those guys. You know what I mean? And so no one really wants to do a big event with a rep. You know, we're not at that level where, you know, Drew Estate, we got a guy down here, everybody fucking loves Will. He's amazing. So when Will does an event, it's he jams, he packs a place. I'm not there yet, but to sit back and be able to say that I'm an owner to go in, it changes the dynamic when you're going into a lounge, and it takes a lot of pressure off them being stuck in the Northeast where it's tough for them to get down with all the stuff. My kids are all grown. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. It's just me and Tanya doing our thing. So it's easier for me to get away, and it can take a lot of pressure off of these guys. And I love doing events. You're
totally right. It changes. People will say a percentage. I want to tell you, change 100%. A rep is the one that has the key to the door. But if you go just with the key, but with no, saying who you are and where you're coming from, blah blah blah, and all the things behind, it's not the same thing. So they want to talk with the owner. I know that firsthand. So it's not the same thing when my reps in Texas, for instance, that is the biggest accounts. They go over there and say, no, we want to say Ease. I say, yeah, but Ease is not just a brand. Ease is factory. It has to do this, has to do that. But every time that we go, I don't know if it's for my sexy appearance or my sexy voice. I don't know. But it's
I'm putting it at.
It's a totally different thing. It's not, jokes aside, it's different. When you say, okay, I know as a rep, I'm part of this, I own in this, and people respect you more, first of all. And now they can ask you questions that most reps probably will not have the answers for, or they not able to do. So
well, let me say this real quick, because there's a crap ton of people watching, and I'm looking. There's over 50 entries, but I think some of y'all are not putting y'all's hashtag in. So if you're, and we should probably do it pretty quick. We're 35 minutes in, and there's almost 60 entries. So we should probably do one here in a minute. But if you're on, I see some of y'all watching on Instagram. In order to be in the drawing, you got to come to Rumble, Facebook, or YouTube. So find Cigar Dudes podcast on one of those, and make sure you're commenting that hashtag Cigar Clowns. So whoever this is, oh, you corrected it. Never mind. So do that, and I squirreled just like Joe did.
Oh man, welcome to the team.
It's age too,
welcome
right?
To the team, yeah.
But you're saying something about your cigar when you have COVID, and you can still taste it and still enjoy it. it'll even beat out COVID.
It will beat out COVID. I didn't lose my taste this time. It's muted, but this is a very flavor forward cigar. So you're getting a lot of flavor in this cigar. Even though my throat hurts and my nose hurts and I'm trying to tough it out. I think I'm sweating right now. But
Can we see you retro again? No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, no, for you, I'll do it. Hold on.
Oh, shit. He's gonna.
I can't.
Oh yeah, I know, right? I am sorry.
That's all right. It's all right. Listen, whatever's good for
It's
you.
probably
too,
helping
I'll
you
do it.
though, you know.
And it was
yeah.
funny this morning. I texted Joe first thing this morning, and I said, "How you feeling?" He goes, "I feel like I've been hit by a truck." I said, "Do you want us to reschedule?" He goes, "Yeah, I think we might have to." He said, "What are you guys going to do?" I said, "We'll be fine. We'll figure it out." And then I text Randy and Ish. I'm like, "Hey, we're going to probably have to reschedule. Joe's got the vid." And within 10 minutes, Joe hits me back. He goes, "Fuck it, we're doing it. I'm in. I'm not canceling." I'm like, "Fucking A." I sent another message to disregard everything, and I said, "We're on."
That's it.
So how many? So we'll do this drawing after this question. Man, they're piling in. It's over 60 now. So
Let's go. Let's go.
so you all came out. Aldi, you came out on the Toro podcast, Toro
Yes, sir.
Cigar podcast, and this is our first time to have the clowns back. I think
Happy to be back.
It
Happy
is.
to be back.
Wow.
But wait, let's back up now. Who bitched that I hadn't invited him on?
Was it me?
Reliable Ray. And where is he?
Ah, where is he?
We got Joe.
Where? Joe with the
Reliable Ray.
fever.
He got a fever. He got the
Doctor's
Where's
note.
Ray?
Unbelievable.
Where's Ray?
Unbelievable.
That's funny.
I didn't even bother sending Danny the didn't even bother. Didn't even want to have him come up with an excuse. Danny is that. Danny's the behind the scenes guy.
No way. Danny's filling an order for me right now that I have to get out Thursday morning.
Yep.
So Danny has a lot of work to do right now. He is cursing me and
yeah. Danny, no, I'm telling you, Danny and Ro are fucking no joke.
Mhm.
They made repping the clowns the easiest thing in the fucking world. Literally the easiest thing in the world. And because it was just like anything I needed, it was there. Hey, I need this, done. I need this, done. Put it in the form, done. It was fucking cakewalk. So I know how hard they work.
Yeah, you're talking logistics, right? But what
Yeah.
about just the cigars themselves makes it easy?
Oh yeah.
I mean, as far as
They sell themselves.
right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're pretty blessed. We have very, very good cigars. Our price point is pretty good. We go from like an $11 MSRP up to I think $15 our most expensive, and we're working on right now a line for what we call the Northeast to get the prices down that sub $10 because in the Northeast. $15 cigar in Pennsylvania, South Carolina is $27, $28. And it's just, you competing with the legacy brands at that price point is just impossible. So we've been, putting our best foot forward to regrow again in the Northeast. Well, we're looking for some, enthusiasts to work with John and do some repping in Western New York and a couple other areas. So if anybody knows anybody, there's if you go to our Facebook page, you can see where we're looking for. There's a couple of areas. If you want to work with one of the masters, John Aldi, and learn how it's done, and every once in a while, let you jump on the phone with me and see how it's really done. But other than that,
I can't lie. Yeah. But we did. We were able to bring in.
So what about Wisconsin?
We do. Brent, you're hired. That's it.
Yep.
Send your resume to John. And I'll make sure you stamp.
Brent's just got to cook. Brent's just got to cook for me.
Yeah,
That's a chef. Brent can cook. We're good. Got to be Italian though. But we actually. So Jacob, Jack, Liquid Leaf. Yes. He's repping for us in New Mexico, and he's absolutely killing it.
Yes, he
killing
is.
it at his home lounge. He has done some amazing stuff, and he is all in.
Yeah.
So it's been great. We had a great conversation with Joe, and we got him doing some moves for us. So it's going to be. I'm very excited, and it was the excitement of it for me is so I take it. I take that on as personal. So they gave me this opportunity. So my job is to do as much as I possibly can to grow the brand. You know what I mean? So it's just a different feel on this side of it.
All right,
Brother
let's
Chris.
hold your thought and let's do this drawing real quick because there is there's actually 70 entries right now.
That's
So
amazing.
are you gonna do one right now
Yeah.
and then one later?
Yes. That's what
Halftime.
everybody.
You'll probably be passed out at the desk.
No. I'm here. I'm in for the
Hey,
long
and then
haul.
Joe said he's going to open up his humidor.
No, that is not happening. That is not. I am too sick for that today. I don't want to give any of the vid.
well, no, I guess you do. Oh, never mind. I won't go there. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. Let's do this drawing for a 2-pack of the Dancing Bear, the Russian cigar. Too bad Larry ain't on here. We give him to a Russian accent. Here we go. Round and round she goes. Or she stops. Nobody knows who will be the first winner.
This
Angel.
fucking guy. This fucking guy. Holy shit.
He's been posting a lot. He won on another show, I think, too, right?
Yeah, he won a Toro. Yep.
Let's go. Congratulations.
Yep. He's got to share one with Christy, though. He ain't smoking them both.
Oh,
know you here, Angel. There he is.
He's fucking here.
Boom. Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations.
All
I
right.
can't wait. I can't wait to meet up with him. I cannot fucking wait.
I was gonna ask where he lives, but I'll find out very soon.
He's Jersey. He's Jersey.
He's Jersey?
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go. We could definitely meet up for a smoke.
And one day you guys are low in cigars, just call him. Probably he will help.
Right? He got it.
What were you talking about before we did that? I know you were trying to get into something and I interrupted you.
You're four fucking squirrels. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. I will say about running low on cigars. We have a very good, as you know, very good relationship with our manufacturers. Ish being one of them, and we keep cigars coming in on a constant basis. So we're never in the. We could get close to getting low this month in October because of all the different events we do. But other than that, we keep a constant supply. We're pretty good at forecasting, 6 months to a year out of what we need. So we keep supply on hand, and when we get to a certain point, we put in our orders, and it pretty much comes down to we're getting cigars about every month from one of the different lines coming in, which is great rotation. So,
and Christy is Angel's wife, so I don't know if they're talking about they going to rep or they do rep or they might
let's
rep.
go. Let's go. We're looking.
And that's the area too, right? Jersey.
Yeah, we're looking in Jersey. We are looking in Jersey. Looking
I'll
hard
tell you
in
what,
Jersey.
Angel got no shot. Keeps breaking my balls with his Taylor Swift shit. Angel got no shit.
I might know a guy. You know what I mean? Just I might know a guy.
Overruled.
Nominate Angel. Go to the website.
Come on down.
CigarClowns.com, right?
That's right. Hit me up on Instagram. That's hit John up. Yeah, we used to have a couple of great shops in Jersey. I don't want to say falling out with our partner or anything to do with it. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I don't know. So,
Joe texted me one day during the week, and he's like, "Yo, did you get the samples yet?" And I'm like, "No, not yet." Every day, you get the samples yet? I'm like, "No, not yet." So the samples and they were sitting in a mailbox. They were fucking hot. And he's like, "What the fuck? Are you gonna smoke them?" I said, "No, they're fucking hot. I'm gonna put them in the humidor. They gotta sit a day. I don't fucking smoke them right out of there. They're too fucking hot." He was busting my balls. I said, "All right, I'll fucking smoke them Friday." Smoked the first one, good. Smoked the second one, kicked the shit out of me. I was like, "This is the one." It was fucking fantastic. And I said, "I'll smoke the rest this weekend," and I did. So the strongest of the blends, I countered it with a root beer. So I didn't get the fucking sweats, but it was fucking fire. All of them, they were all good, but one of them stood out. One of them just, I was like, yeah, I fucking get it.
Clint's got a good question for Joe, but we should ask Aldi this question too. Clint says, Cigar Clown Joe, what have you learned about yourself since owning a cigar brand?
I guess not what I learned about myself, but what I know, what came out more is I'm definitely a people person, right? I love the leaf, and I love going into lounges, and I love talking to people and finding out their life story. And my day to day, most of you guys know, I own a monument company, so I'm always about what's the person's dash, man. Like, you were born 1900, you died in 2000. That's what you see on a tombstone. But I want to know about the person. So when I go into a lounge, I speak to owners, people sitting in the cigar lounge. People don't like my brand. People do like my brand. People never smoked it before. I love to talk to people, man. There's nothing better than talking to people. And in the cigar industry, you walk into a cigar lounge, you could talk to anybody. On the street, if somebody was choking on the floor, you'd step right over them in New York City. But in a cigar lounge, you got to talk to that person. It's
Crazy.
just it's just such um a unique industry, man. It really is. If you're a people person, you can't be an introvert in the cigar industry. I'm sorry. If you're an introvert, it's not. I don't care if you have the best cigars, if they're dusted in diamonds and you're giving them away for free. You're not gonna make it.
There
You're
is
not
something
gonna make
about
it.
the cigar though that will, if you are an introvert, it will bring you out. Like, is maybe you're not the guy, and I'm not so much that guy anymore, but go into a cigar lounge and kind of not talk unless somebody talks to me, and then I'll open up. But I'm not like that much anymore. But I think, that cigar, something about that community and everything.
But Randy, that's so you are absolutely not an introvert, and especially the fact that you spent all those years on a stage.
Right.
You were like that because you didn't have the knowledge behind the cigars, so it was intimidating until
exactly.
that point comes and you can talk cigars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's more of it than being extrovert introvert. So I mean, I think it's just a confidence thing that when you walk in, just knowing a little bit about something. That's the one thing I learned. Okay. I learned, so coming into this, I knew I didn't know anything, and I had a small knowledge. Then I meet up with fucking Ish, and I realize I know less than nothing. And then I get into this with these guys, and I'm like, what the fuck? But I love to learn. So, and that is something that has always been with me. And if I'm going to learn something about it, I want to learn everything I fucking can. Yep. And so, as nervous as I am about it, and as kind of scary the future can be, I still know that I will overcome it because I love learning. So, and I'm going to make mistakes. I know that, but it's the idea of learning more and more all the time. And I love to learn.
Well, you just say one thing over there. You say, I'm going to make mistake. I know that. Well, you don't know you don't do mistakes. You don't learn.
Right.
It's
right. I never make a mistake.
Especially bad mistakes, right?
Well, it has nothing to learn, So people make mistakes. Everybody has mistakes. So,
Joe, did knowing Aldi was a Swiftie fan did it have anything to do with your decision, or did that was just?
He didn't hold it again.
Well, I got to tell you, a man who can honestly say he's a Swiftie fan, you know where he comes from. I like it. He walks confidently, and he puts glitter in the beard, and he goes to the concert.
Swiftie by marriage.
And it's weird, because he's a boy dad, right? Like, I'm a girl dad. I got 4, and I'm not a Swiftie fan, but if they're gonna play Swift, if they're gonna play it,
you gotta go.
I gotta. I'll be there with it.
I did my share of boy bands with my daughter. It is what it is, man. I have never been in a situation where there's like 30, 40, 50,000 girls screaming at the top of the lungs, like, when I was at a
70.
I was it was
70,000,
70, yeah,
bro.
70,000, whatever.
70,000.
I was in
Yep.
MetLife Stadium seeing some freaking boy band. I was like, oh my god, my ears are bleeding right
Yep.
now.
I'm
But
good.
yeah,
Do the
Well,
Amish
yeah.
really like cigars?
Dude, Jason gave me a great connect. I got to get in touch with. Jason gave me a great connect for their new lounge. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot.
let's
I
go.
sent that to Ish. I mean, to Ish too. Dadgummit. Yeah. But
Yep.
do Amish love cigars? Really? I didn't.
I've seen it in
Yeah,
I guess
Pennsylvania.
they smoke pipes. Yeah.
I see
Right.
that in Ohio. I see it in
Yeah.
Ohio. The smoking. So.
Okay.
Pennsylvania, one of the guys that runs one of the farms is I think he's a Mennonite, but big cigar smoker. He's
I mean,
hysterical
if I'm
too.
not mistaken, the real good Pennsylvania broadleaf comes from our farms,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
One of them. Yeah.
Misfit Mo. I wonder what Ish is thinking about right now. Probably thinking about an ice cold Dr. Pepper.
No, I think how the fuck I'm gonna fuck you up. That's what I'm thinking, and I will.
Oh God, he's just got all kinds of stuff. No.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, look.
Okay.
Ray's on.
Ray's
Look
watching.
at reliable Ray. How you doing? Ray, you want me to send you the
We can send you the link, Ray.
Send
Yeah.
him the link. See if he jumps on. The story, yeah, man. The story behind the dash, Joe. It's the truth. I love to learn about people, man. Yeah.
There's a guy that I'm following that I've been friends, just Facebook friends. You know how that goes. And I forget where he's at. His name is Bob Putnam. And he started working his dream job for Perdermo, being a rep last September. And this first of summer, he found he's terminal. And he's just on Facebook still. And they talk about the dash. They do a daily update called Bob Date. And not to bring it down, but I mean, he's accepted it. And he's just living every day. And he talks about they talk about the dash a lot, you know.
Yeah, one thing I learned years ago was when I was doing the gang stuff, that people would say, "Oh, he's a statewide expert." I'm like, "No, I'm not. You can't be an expert in something that changes the way that the gang culture changes. A specialist, absolutely, and I would never allow myself to be called an expert, because once you attain that level, that's telling me that you no longer feel that you have anything to learn, and that's when you stop being effective." And as we sat here one night to hear Ish say he doesn't know anything and there's still so much more for him to know, he has that same mentality and he gets it. You know what I mean? That there's still so much more out there. So I think that's super important to think about, and the fact that you can never stop learning. I don't care how old you are. I'm gonna have to tell one of my kids that I got higher status than they are. Rob.
Hey, if you don't stop putting in hashtag, if you we still have another drawing. Everybody's still here, but they stopped. So I don't know what
they don't know there's another pack coming.
Yeah, there's another drawing.
Maybe you should change the hashtag for the second drawing.
I could do that. What do you want it to be?
I have no idea. I've just come up with the ideas. You know, I'm the idea guy.
It's gotta be Kulo Clown. Period.
Kulo Clown or Dancing Bear.
Aldi, the Kulo Clown.
Yep.
Aldi, the Kulo Clown.
Oh my gosh! If y'all want to do it, I'll do it.
Do it.
And that means everybody's got to redo it, and we'll build that thing back up. So let me go over here and change this.
Cool.
So CULU. Well, right now there's 69, but there was 70.
CULO.
LO, Kulo.
Tiene tremendo culo. Sounds better than ass,
right?
Kulo Clown, not clowns, right? One, look, singular.
Oh yeah, it's Aldi.
I'm not gonna let Mike live this down.
So Kulo Clown Aldi or Kulo Clown?
Whatever you want to do. That's the
Okay.
matter.
John, this is your show, so I can't really say much. You know what I mean? This is.
Let me just
I'm
copy.
just a guest here. I was gonna say something like "Welcome to the family," but
Is
you
that
know these
spelled
guys
right?
going with cool.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that. We ain't about that. We ain't about that life.
All right. So we're starting the hashtag over, and everybody seems to still be in here. So let me.
Culo clown. Yeah.
There it is.
Kulo Clown Aldi.
Love it.
There you
Make
go.
sure you put Kulo Clown Aldi hashtag.
That's good.
Here.
John, the artwork's getting nice on the wall, huh?
I love it. I couldn't wait to open those and get those hung up. As soon as they came out of the box, they were on the wall. I grew up. I moved Eddie down. Eddie moved down the wall.
I see that.
Yeah, he moved down the wall. Mike was pleasantly surprised. He was like, "All right, it's starting to come together. Now I just got to get some paint on this wall, and I'll be happy."
Aldi stayed on alive with us. Well, as Brandon's in here,
I-
Randy can say exactly how long it was. I don't remember. It was just under 6 hours, I think.
It was too fucking long.
But you stayed on for almost 4 hours.
Yeah, I got like 3.5 in, and it was
Yeah.
fun. I lost. That's why I will not charge the iPad while I'm out here, because that will give me reason to stay. And I was like 5 or 6 cigars deep already for the day, so I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not. I got to go to the gym in the morning."
I meet with the guys. Well, we went for brunch, lunch, and dinner. But between lunch and dinner, we can come for like 45 minutes.
There you
Actually,
go.
take a shower, refresh, change the clothes.
He knows exactly.
Yeah.
5 hours, 44 minutes, and 22 seconds.
Randy was there for all of it.
So, and I came and said, "Oh, I having dinner with 10 people, whatever." So I came and probably stay about 1 hour. I said, "What the hell?" And the guys, "Oh no, we've been over here for like 4 hours and 50 minutes." Whoa, what is Guinness record or what?
Wow, Bob. Man, I didn't know you were watching. Man, you're in my prayers daily. You really are. Dang. Wow. That kind of made me.
Emotional.
Yeah.
I get you, brother. I get you. I will say, just changing subjects. The clowns have a lot of shit going for them right now. A lot of things on the wraps. We have one project, wrapping up the Dancing Bear and the redo of the Dancing Bear and for a Motto exclusive. We have Festivus coming out very shortly. If everybody here, if you don't know, Festivus is our yearly release that we do. This is year 6.
5.
Year 5. I'm sorry. See, I don't even fucking know. Thank you, Ish. I
I
appreciate
do.
that.
Don't worry about it. When Aldi
5.
don't know, they can ask you, and when you don't know, they can ask me. It's all good.
Right. This is year 5 of the Festivus, as you guys already know. We're lucky enough to. I called Ish and I said, "Ish," I said, "Will you do the Festivus for me this year?" He's like, "Of course." I was like, "I want a very specific wrapper. Do you think you could source it for me?" He said, "Absolutely, I can." All right, let's go. And I will tell you, it is a certified banger this year. Certified banger. I just smoked the final sample today to see how it aged from when you made it back. I don't know how many months ago, man. We're talking March, I think.
February.
Yeah.
I smoked it in
February.
February.
So February, yeah. So like certified banger, very expensive leaf. Binder filler, unbelievable. It's
Jack
just
Ping.
there you go. Festivus to the rest of us, man. And it is something that, as you know, it's limited every year. And this is a special one, man. This is a real special one. I think John Aldi called me. I couldn't understand him. He was drooling so much.
Yeah, it was fucking like, dude. I said, "No, Joe, this is fucking unbelievable."
Yeah,
Last year I
good.
failed. So one of my first failures as a rep was Festivus 2024. The actual day I was back in Connecticut, and they were doing the Festivus Herf, and I was at a lounge and I'm driving home and it was fucking 7 degrees, and they're all jumping on. I said, I'm not doing it. It's fucking 7. My phone. I finally put my phone in the bedroom at my mother because that phone was blowing up with everybody from the Herf text. They were just giving my number out.
Yep.
Fucking everybody texted me, calling me a bitch, and I said, I don't care. It's fucking 7. It's 7 degrees. I have nowhere to fucking smoke.
It was like 10 by me, bro. It
Oh,
wasn't that
my
much
god! It was
warmer.
like, nope,
We-
nope. Yeah, I am a bitch. It was fucking 7 degrees. Jake
It
would have
was,
been outside in a fucking t-shirt, not me. No,
it was
but I will tell you. And one of the things is the cool thing to me is a good leader is one who's going to cover his people no matter what the situation. You're going to stand by them. Get bitched at, you're going to get yelled at, whatever it is, but it never shows to the customer. And I'd fuck something up for one of the orders, and Joe immediately called me. I got to talking to, and he said, "Bro, I'm going to stand behind you." And he stood behind me, regardless of the fuck up, and made it right with the owner of the lounge. I caught my fucking spanking, and we moved on. But that's to me that speaks volumes for the brand and for who they are. You know what I'm saying? So that was very important to me, and that was something that I talked to Tanya about when we were coming home. And I said, that was to me is a very important piece, is how shit like that gets handled.
Yeah, man. I mean, now whenever I have like a sales thing going on, I write it in crayon for John
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's texting and email does not go well. So I write it in crayon. I send them a picture of it, and no, John, I love you, brother. I love you. I have a lot of
No,
fun
you
with
don't
John.
understand. You're not wrong. They used to, in my office, the guys used to put up sticky notes that would say, "Read the whole email," because I would read just the end of the email or the very beginning of it, and I'd fucking be losing my mind. You're like, read the whole fucking email from the other end of the office. You're like, read the whole fucking email, because I never would, because I don't have the attention span. So Joe knows it's got to be quick, to the point, fucking in crayon, and I'm good.
You're totally correct. It's funny when I say, God damn, I lost the information of this guy. I don't know what happened when I update my computer. Now it goes like, instead to be just one email, read, it comes like I don't know.
Yep.
Like
John's random thoughts.
It's like $10,000. I said, what the fuck are they? So he told me, I got you. And he take a picture or something that he write piece of paper. He said, that's the info. I say, okay.
Yep.
That's it.
Fucking error. Yep. I gotta get the ginkgo, Randy. I gotta get the ginkgo.
That's what I tell my staff that to me on a daily basis, man. We got to keep it. We use the kiss thing. Keep it simple, stupid, because I'm fucking stupid. So I want everything simple, fast, get right to the point, and then we'll figure it out. Four Horsemen, we just get Jack in the Box. We did do a Jack in the Box, man. That's an old school. That was an old school cigar, believe it or not. Jack in the Box. That was great. That was
How many have you? Just different ones. I was it 30 something?
I think it's 35 or 36. Ray is probably the historian. He'll tell us exactly, but he's not here, so we're in the 30s.
Yeah. I used to tell everybody 37 because that was the number. I remember hearing that number somewhere.
Could be,
but that was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That 37 was in there, so it's I would venture like Joe said in the 30s, mid 30s.
Because I don't know if we count. We made blends for other groups and stuff. I don't know if we count those.
I think you count them all, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you were attached to it somehow.
Yeah, I know, but it's like we want to help people, man. That's the whole thing. A rising tide, brings up the whole industry. And we started real boots on the ground. Like we really started boots on the ground, man. Out of a trunk, in different like yards we were selling like to different contractors and things like that. It's like we really started boots on the ground. And for us to be where we are now, which we're just really a small tadpole in a huge pond, but there's plenty of room for us to grow, and that's the thing of it. And and the clowns, we have a little stigmata, right? Not everybody wants to smoke a cigar with a clown on it. But try our sticks. You gotta like it. And I know Ish doesn't like the word stick, but that's our whole thing, man. It's like, you gotta try our cigars. You gotta give us a whirl.
Yep.
I guarantee you put one of our cigars in your mouth, you gotta like it, man. And I have taken off my bands and said, hey, try this to people that only smoke, one legacy cigar. And they're like, this is interesting. I'm like, yeah, it's Cigar Clowns. Oh, okay. Yeah, they'll probably never smoke it again. But if it was an unbanded, I put another band on it, they would smoke it all day long.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Joseph, we went over that years and years ago, and it's just, for the victims, we can't do it, man. We can't do it, But I will say one thing about Jack, right? Jack out in rep in New Mexico, he really opened up our vision of cigar marketing, right? This is somebody outside the trade, and we're doing a very, very unique way of marketing. I'm not going to really share it right now, unless you're in the New Mexico market, you'll find out. But we're gonna try it in some other shops, and it's really different from what everybody else is doing. And John, it's working really well, right?
Yeah, he's updated a lot
It's
with it, and it's
Yep.
getting very good
It's
feedback.
getting
Without question.
very, very good. Something really unique, and it's something that a small brand like us can do.
Yep.
We're very nimble. It's we'll try it. Hey, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But it's an interesting concept, man. It's an interesting concept. Sorry, I don't want to give it out right now.
You
But
gotta, and with
Mhm.
what we're doing, you gotta think outside the box. And
Mhm.
going to those guys, and he just opened up that world, and it was just like, holy shit. And
Yep.
talk about slivers, and it was funny. So he's done research on different clowns.
Mhm.
Slivers is one of them. So he's going out. We're talking about it. He's watched documentaries, all kinds of stuff. I said it to Joe. Joe immediately sends me, dude, I did that guy's fucking memorial.
I did.
And he sent me a picture of it. I sent it back to Jake. He was like, "Are you shitting me?" I'm like, "No, that's fucking amazing." I mean,
Yeah, man.
when you think about it, Slivers was he was an early clown. He actually worked with MLB, and he was in an unmarked grave, and then MLB actually paid to have a memorial done for him.
Yep. He was the first mascot of baseball.
Tony.
What's up, Tony?
Literally. What's up, buddy? He was really the first mascot, and he was a traveling show, man. And it was just such a cool project. I do different work with Major League Baseball. One cool thing I did was we did Neil Armstrong's suit in a couple of stadiums, Yankee Stadium being one of them. That was fucking awesome, man. That was awesome. So push up bras, definitely.
Yeah,
Joe, I've been working on mine, but I've been losing some weight, so it hasn't been working too well when I walk into shops.
Is Aldi gonna? So when is he supposed to dress up as Goldie?
For
That's it,
for Toro. For Toro.
Toro Veterans.
Veterans. Okay.
Yep, Veterans
So
Day.
you're gonna wear a push-up bra? That
I will not. I will not. I don't have the breasts that I used to.
what you should do. Well, yeah, you should just put tassels on.
Goldie doesn't have tassels. She's a badass.
What? How do you know?
I'd have to go back to Ray.
You have to look at that AI thing, right?
We'll put this idea in Ray's head. Please don't. Please don't.
I will tell you the Cigar Clowns are going to have a frat party in one of John's shops.
Yep.
So I will tell you that. Yep. So we're thinking outside the box.
Like, yeah, it'll be like my first event as an owner.
Mm-hmm.
And my lounge here was like all in. He was very excited for me, and because this is the lounge I started in, and he was my first sales for family and for family by loyalty, and it just picked up from there. And if I was repping it, boom.
I'm here. I'm here.
And so yeah, I'm really excited about it.
You taking a pee break?
No. I just had to read something. Yeah, man. Sorry, brother. I'm back. I just gotta hit the right button now. Boom, I'm back. The magic of TV, whatever this is, Instagram.
So Clint says, Cigar Clown Joe, or just Joe? Did you have a huge influx of sales after Tim from Cigars Daily spoke about your cigars on his YouTube short?
You know, I think it helped us get more nationally recognized, having Cigars Daily, have our brand in his shop. Um, i- i- he's just a great, great personality. He has a great shop. It definitely helped our brand. Every bit of exposure helps our brand. And guys like Tim, guys like Marto, a long time ago was it was Pravada, and who's the guy from the Northeast?
Sanj.
No. Further up,
Hunter from
Hunter,
so
yeah, Sir Lewis, OGT. These guys have cult followings, each one of them. They have, excellent palates. They know cigars. So anytime like Abe smoking, anytime you can get airtime with these guys and work with them, it's a blessing in disguise. It's just huge when one of these guys mentions you, man. And there's so many like as you guys know, we have a great relationship with Toro. Mike, he's aces, man. He's aces. We
Mhm.
love Mike. We'll do anything for Mike and his shop. His shop is really special to us because it caters to the veterans. So anything that we can do for him, we get it done, man. I'm not a veteran, but as John will say, I'm a last responder. So I can do I do whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes.
Jason Lefty Cigars has a great question, but I want to
Mhm.
pose that to Aldi just to see. Let's do a
Yeah.
little test mode since he's been the newest owner. So Aldi, what is your Mount Rushmore of the cigars you guys have made? What would you say?
number one, 5150. Period. That's my favorite cigar club is a 5150. I
But you
smoked.
can't find those anymore, right? No. Does
No,
anybody have one I could trade for?
I have one.
Oh,
I have one. Otherwise, I'd send you it myself.
I sent one of my last ones to Jake to Jacob out, and because that was one of the ones he smoked just about everything, and that was one that was eluding him. So I had an extra, so I sent it to him.
I've heard lots of things about it.
Oh man, it is.
Why
It's
would it? Would you ever think about bringing something like that back?
Yeah, yeah, we do. But the problem is with the limited releases, right? It was a limited release. There were limited drops.
Hmm.
So the people that sought after them and went crazy for them, we really don't want to just bring back the cigars. We want them to be
Yeah,
nostalgic and have their place in time.
makes sense.
We are working to bring back. Sorry, this I smoked this way too far. Um, we are working to bring back some of our classics, but I definitely want to hear the rest of John's Mount Rushmore, and then I'll give you my Mount Rushmore of if John, if
Yeah.
you don't have it, it's fine. I won't berate you on live
yeah.
streaming.
So and well, that's funny that you said that because I got into the clowns probably midway in to when to the limited releases, and that whole thing in the commercial that Toro does talking about blowing up the credit card machines is legit.
Mhm.
That actually
That
happened.
is legit. That did happen.
And so that's right around then was when I was getting into them and couldn't touch them. I missed out on some of the really good stuff, but fortunately, Pat and Frank hooked me up here and there with different limited releases. So with the 5150 is hands down my favorite. The aftermath I absolutely love. Um, the Heartbreaker I just smoked and like it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. And then honestly, the king is an everyday smoke, without question.
And, that's great, bro. I'll give you my Mount Rushmore, and I'm gonna go a little more. My top cigar is the Crinkles. The Crinkles was a 7x54 box press. It was a San Andreas, a full Nicaragua cigar, and it looked so intimidating. But when you smoked it, it was very fruity and chocolatey, and that's why we named it the Crinkles, because it was like there was this clown in the 40s. I used to do breakfast cereals, and it was
Hmm.
called Crinkles the Clown, and it just reminded us of, like, chocolate and fruit. It was just such a my favorite cigar. It was a breakfast cigar, and it was this big banger of a cigar. My second cigar is gonna be, and it's a close tie to my first one. It's gonna be the Three Ring Circus, the Greenie. It was a short, little cigar, like 3.5 inches short, and man, we got so much shit for it at the time when we brought out the three ring circus. At the time, we did 3 cigars, 3 different shops, and that was the one that crashed websites. It
Oh
crashed
wow.
credit card machines. Um, but the Three Ring Circus, being from the Northeast and it's cold, it was a full smoke in a short little stick. And people were like, man, how are you charging $9 for this cigar? I was like, if you don't like them, I'll buy them from you. Because,
Mm.
and nobody ever took me up on that offer to buy them back. Um, Number 3, I'm going to go with the Geppetto. The Geppetto is it's a current cigar. I freaking love it, man. I could smoke it all day long, breakfast, noon, night. I'll tie that with the King of Clowns right now as well. Um, and that's it. It's 4. I mean, so I could throw another one on there. Um, I would probably say the original Ron that we did, that AJ made for us. That cigar was unbelievable. Got to work with, AJ at a time when we were real small, and he liked what we were doing, and it was it was awesome. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean, there's so many runner-ups too.
Hmm.
Smoked and Not the Ron. I enjoyed that one. The Roadies. The Roadies was
Hmm.
another one that was just absolutely ridiculous.
That
You know,
was a great stick.
yeah, there were so many. There were so many that just kind of that are right there. The Geppetto was another one for me that I could smoke all the time. But
Mm.
there was a point where it came out, and Joe said, "Hey, we got these in Corona. Who are we selling these to?" I said, "I'll take all of them. My guy here will take every one of them." And I smoked it in the Corona size, and I called them up, and I'm like, "This needs to be regular production. The Corona and the Geppetto is just ridiculously good."
Yep. It really is. It really is. Misfit Mo, we are working on right now a shop giveaway, and John will probably tell you more about it. But we're working with a couple of shops that when you buy Goldie Graces, you're gonna get entries into winning that one, but it might be a little bigger. It might be no, the one, yeah. Do you like the Goldie Grace Mo, or do you like the Clowns one? Because the Goldie Grace we're working on a giveaway now, but we probably can do a giveaway on the other one as well. That's gonna be coming out in October. So
Look,
we're working on that.
Josephus says, "Here's an idea. I start some type of support group to get me to Austin, Texas. I get on Kill Tony and introduce Cigar Clowns to comedy world via the mothership. I'm already working
Mm,
on Bob Kelly.
let's go.
Kill
Let's go.
Tony would be
I would love to get my cigars in Joe Rogan's hands. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, man. Kill Tony's a great show. Austin, Texas is the comedy mecca right now. Yeah.
Jake
A lot
says
of
his was the
roadies.
roadies.
Brody's great stick, man. Great stick. Really well balanced.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I don't know if a lot of you guys know, the first rendition of King of Clowns was a torpedo, and the roadies is a torpedo too. And for whatever reason, I love torpedoes. I'm sure you guys like torpedoes.
I do.
We get so much fucking shit from shop owners going, oh, torpedo, I can't sell torpedoes. I don't know. Guys don't know how to cut a torpedo. Put it in the comments. I don't know what's going on. Why don't people like torpedoes? It just it's a hard sell, a torpedo.
I don't know. I love mine.
Me
Yeah,
I
I
too.
love
love it.
torpedoes. Yep.
B
Yeah,
cut or 45 straight cut. I love it.
yeah. We changed the King of Clowns from a torpedo to a regular Toro, and sales have gone exponentially higher. I like to bring the torpedo back in a limited edition Vitola. What do you think, Ish? We'll work on something like
like
that.
torpedoes, to be honest with you. And people that they smoke a lot of cigars, they like to switch to torpedo because the cut is not 45 per se. It will be about 32-degree angles anyways, but yeah, 45 is considered for many people. It will give you more input of the cigar, more taste. And you like cigars with a little effort to smoke, not just like a, and that's it. Torpedo, Salomon, Hemingway, everything that they give you a little effort. So you have no fight for it, but yeah. Torpedo is great.
Bellicosos are nice. Yeah, Bellicosos are nice. Roadies too in the torpedo. Huh? We can work on it.
We got Brian in here from Big Fellas. It's our only mobile lounge in Illinois.
What's up, Brian? Love Big Fellas.
Dude, there's like 61 entries on the new hashtag already.
That is funny.
That is really fucking
That
funny.
is funny. That is funny.
Then Mike felt bad. He's like, "Yeah, we can't do that all the time." I'm like, "It's too late. You dropped it already."
That new festival.
So what Brian did was fucking brilliant. He saw how hard that people are going for the bear, so he held his back. So he held him back. Yep.
Nice.
Oh, so wait. So Brian has some.
Maybe.
Yeah. He just told you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay. I'll text him after the show. Ever consider a perfecto?
Yes, we do. We even have a name for it. It's just not worked out. But we do have one we've been kicking around for a couple of years.
Well, what size was the freak show?
The freak
Figurado, right?
That was a figure. No, the freak show was a Figurado. Yeah. That was a Figurado. And then the other one too, the Scaramouche, was a little Figurado. That was a great cigar. Yeah, man, you guys have thrown me back memory lane. There's so many. I can't really have a Mount Rushmore. There's so many Heartbreaker. How do I forget about the Heartbreaker? I love the Heartbreaker.
Yeah, the Heartbreaker was it was one of those things. Ish just said it 100 times. Just smoke it. Just smoke the fucking cigars. So there to be. And I grabbed that thing and I was like, whoo! And it was funny because when Pat and Frankie were talking about it, they said it was the quietest fucking herf they had ever done because everybody was smoking it. And they're like, I think they put mushrooms in this thing because everybody was just so chill and so quiet. I was smoking it. Joe's like, yeah, you haven't said shit. And I didn't even think about it. I was just sitting here and I was just totally like, whoo.
Yeah, you get into that cigar, man.
Yeah, that cigar
really, you really do. And it's that San Andreas, man. It's just really, there's so many different types of San Andreas, right? You have the natural, you have the Maduro, but you can really fool around with that San Andreas. It's a really tough wrapper. Ish, what would you say on that? Like there's so many different things.
San Andreas is probably it's the best wrapper that Mexico has, first of all. It's like another country they can other wrappers to save their lives, like Italy, for instance. Mexico probably they can know a lot of fillers or binders, but in the San Andres wrapper is one of the best wrappers out there. I will put it back to back with Arapiraca, Cubra, and many others. So yeah. But yeah, you can play. You have in San Andres people don't understand, but you have the same thing. You have Corojo, Sumatra, Maduro, Oscuro, Habano, Connecticut. So it's not just, San Andres is always dark. No, it's not. Like Arapiraca is always dark. No, it's not. You know, or Pennsylvania Prolific is more like a camouflage. No, it's not. So but it's what people knows, what people just smoke. But it's so many variations. It's incredible. You know?
No 70 or 80 ring gauges in our portfolio. I'm not sure if we would do one. I do know that a lot of guys like smoking those big cigars. I'm personally, I like a 50, 52, 54. I think the biggest we did was a 58, which was the 5150. So we haven't brought any big cigars to market yet. Hey, we're always open to different ideas, and If something really got to work, we'll make it work. But when we do blend our cigars, we like to blend them in that 50, that 48 to 54 ring.
Tom is a freak.
Yeah,
Because
he
I
likes
watch shit that dude has smoked, and I'm like, no fucking way. He can't. The bigger, the better.
Okay.
So, what can you tell us about this very dark cigar that I saw you smoking the other night? Can you say anything about it at all yet?
I could say it's a 6x60.
That's a little better for Tom.
Yeah, I can say. I could say the blend's not there yet. It's almost there. I could say we've been working on it for a long time. That's it, man. It's good. It's coming. It's coming. It's something. It's clown. It's got to be clown worthy for it to come out. So it might not come out next year, and the next year. We don't know. We don't know. We're fooling around with it. Chop is his manhood. That's funny. I don't know what to say, man. Like I don't want to release too much information on it
I got you.
because
You're good.
you did catch me
I
smoking
know,
it.
right?
I saw that video, Tom.
The lunatic.
The 10 by
Jeez.
100.
Yeah,
We got to
man.
get. He's got to smoke a Moac. I'm sure he has already, but
He has a couple of them in his. But so Joseph says my first Festivus as a new smoker blew my head off. About 75 cigars and 3 or 4 Festivus later, I understood. I got the beautiful underlying notes that my young palate couldn't appreciate. That's nice.
Yeah, man. That's a beautiful thing right there, is because as you evolve as a smoker and you revisit cigars, you pick up a lot of different notes. And
Like cinnamon?
I love cinnamon. I love cinnamon.
That's
I
the
mean,
one I
like,
put away. I won't smoke it.
oh, you gotta smoke it. You
I can't
gotta
smoke
smoke
it.
it. What's the difference? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when you're
fucked up.
dead?
You fucked up and said it's super rare. And when
It's
I know it's
super
super rare, that's all I had to hear. I'm like, no, I'm not smoking it.
That's it, man. That cigar sold out, I think, in like less than a day.
Yeah. When I get my first when I get my first fucking $1 million check from the clowns, I'll smoke it.
Right. That's not too far out. That's not too far
Well, man,
out.
just send it to me then.
Yeah.
That's not too far out. We're shooting for big things. We're shooting for big things, man. 2026 is gonna be a big year for the clowns.
What Joe has talked about before was just that the new line coming out being a sub 10 for the Northeast. That cigar is going to fucking rock in other places where you're not dealing with the taxes and stuff. It's going to fly.
Oh yeah,
it's going to fly.
Oh, yeah.
It is just, yeah.
Yep.
Did we talk? Well,
Refill
yeah.
time.
Refill time.
Do you,
Well, I was just gonna ask
do you
you.
have a pitch? Do you have a dark wrapper one there? It's a little bit different size. You have any of those? No.
Me, I smoke the fuck out of those.
Oh yeah, me too. That's a problem.
Yeah.
It's hard not to smoke cigars when you get
I
them.
know.
You said smoke them. I listened and I smoked them.
My man.
John, where do you see? You can answer or not. Like, well, how do you see yourself? Like, I know what you're going to do for the clowns, right? I know because I know who you are, and what you do, and all those things. Like, how do you see yourself with the clowns over the next, the time in the future?
I just want to contribute. I just want to earn my keep, kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm about. They gave me this opportunity, and I don't want to let them down. So I hold myself accountable, which is important to me because we all know all we have is our integrity, and that's one of the most important things for me. So for them to hand an opportunity like this to me, I'm very much one of those where I think I'm not worthy of it but they saw something, and I can't let them down. So for me, I've got to push as hard as I can and get and earn and show them that they made the right choice. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was like about time. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a matter of time before somebody's going to sweep your ass up. Like that's my thinking. Like why wouldn't you? That's
I'm
my
telling you,
immediate thought.
I was to tell you I was stressed over it was unbelievable. I was unbelievably stressed. They were totally fucking calm and like, let's go. And Joe was like, let's fucking put it out there. I'm like, whoa, we can't do that yet. Like everything had to be right in my head. And I was up until the second I said something on Toro, I was second guessing it's what I do. And my edge has always been second guessing myself to make sure I have the right information because I never want to come up with wrong information. And so for me, this was kind of the same thing. I want to make the right choice, and not just for me, but for them. I don't want them to have said, "Oh fuck, we tied the boat to this, and we're not getting the returns on it." And that is important to me to do the right thing for them.
Yeah, Brian said the clowns are killing it at Big Fellas. And if y'all are up in that Chicago or the Illinois, kind of southern Illinois, I guess, mid southern Illinois, anywhere in Illinois, and you see Big Fellas Mobile Cigar Lounge, you need to go check them out because that is a killer mobile cigar. You
don't even know you're in a mobile fucking lounge.
Right?
You don't even know you're in a mobile.
Yeah, it's all great. What did he say? Tassel.
We're probably the clowns have been talking about
my donut.
Oh, gotcha.
That's it. The clowns have been thinking, about John for a long time, man. How we can, wine and dine him and empty his pockets to make him a part of the Cigar Clowns for a long time, and we just hit the right moment. It's very hard to take a big guy like him, turn him upside down, and shake him to get that money out. Yeah, get that money out of him, and to make him want to jump on board and see our vision, right? Because we had to open up our plans to him, and things that aren't out in the public and what we're doing, and make sure he's on board with that. And he is. It's.
Are y'all gonna go to his house and paint that wall for him?
I think I might show up with my guys. Yeah, I think I might show up with my guys.
My wife Tiny would be fucking thrilled.
I think I might show up there. When it gets a little colder and we can't set monuments, we'll go there and paint his garage. We'll have a little painting party.
What happened with
Luis?
What happened with John when the whole news came or whatever? And some of us we need a little early or whatever. I told you, I said I'm gonna follow with him, and when he called me or whatever, I'm gonna tell him that I was about to, retire and the whole factory and back to him. They say, well, he must have had a no, I'm joking. It was already planned.
That's great.
You're an asshole.
Just getting back to Luis at his and hers, I can't wait to get down there and do an event.
Oh man,
down there and
about that. I am excited.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. Hopefully, did he get the birthday present we sent him yet?
He got the birthday present.
My man.
Yep, we man. Yep.
Good.
When you guys are planning to do the event?
I'm ready to do it tomorrow. I'm ready to fly down to Florida. I'm ready. It's up to them. It's up to John. And I just, as long as it's not on a football Friday or Saturday, I'm there.
But it's gonna be September, October.
That's what I'm just waiting on Luis to get the final date.
Luis, do me a favor, campeón, and don't do it between October 1st and the 15th, okay, or the 16th. I will be out of the country.
September, no, October. Yeah.
No, I live in October 1st to the 16th.
So if y'all have not put hashtag Kulo Clown Aldi, right? Kulo Clown Aldi, do it because it's coming up very quick. We were going to try to keep it at an hour, but you know how that goes. We're an hour and 35, so we'll try to keep it. We'll do it before 2 o'clock, before 2 hours.
2 cigars in with the COVID. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We have 61 entries, and that's pretty tough when you start over. We had 70 with the first hashtag, and now 60 61 in. That's pretty cool. Is Joe a Vikings fan?
No,
AK.
no. I can be if it's gonna sell cigars. Let me know, Joseph. I'll show up there with the fucking horns,
I
the
gotta draw
purple
the line
jerseys.
somewhere. So there's a 0% chance. I'll give everything up if it means I got to fucking root for the Yankees or the Cowboys. I'll give it all.
Oh,
up.
really?
Not happening. That's religious in nature.
That's all right. That's all right.
There's
Joe.
Dave.
What's up, Dave?
Boss Doug.
I was on the phone with him this week. Dave and Joe, good guys, man. Good guys.
Nice.
I'm supposed to go to one of his son's wrestling things, and I'm supposed to bring my son's football team. I'm gonna dress up like bananas. We're all gonna be wearing banana costumes.
Now, I'm guessing for the Vanilla Gorilla.
That's right.
Guessing.
That's right.
Okay.
I told my son, he's like, "There's no way." I said, "Yeah, bro. This kid's wrestling, and then your whole team. I'm renting a bus. Your whole team's going there. We're dressing up like bananas." Oh, October 4th is our
That's
first year
the first
anniversary.
year.
Nesca, no.
Aldi.
John, you got that? You got that date?
I got it. I got it.
We'll have to discuss that in the AM.
I will miss you guys.
Every day I get a phone call from Jake asking me if I quit yet. And I said, nope, not yet. And the day's coming. The day it's closer and closer every day from quitting the day job so I can do this full time. And because I have not even touched what I want to touch for Georgia, North Carolina, and stuff like that. So it's coming closer.
Hopefully in a few months we give you that reason. Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go. Big things for the Clowns.
Good.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Yeah, it's a good ride.
Yeah, man. It's the cigar industry is a lot of fun, man. I mean, what other industry can you just go around and just bullshit with people all the time and sit down and hang out in different places around the country and talk to different people? You know, it's just a great industry to learn about people, learn about culture, and yeah, I love it, man. I love it. And, you know, that's it, Joey. Let's go. Dave, let's go. Let's go. I got a great cigar shop upstate New York called Castle Cigars. And they're like it's like a mom and pop location. And you want to just talk about the nicest people. And it's in the middle of, for me, the middle of nowhere. It's like outside of Albany. And I went there and I did a couple of events. And one time I drove home during an ice storm to make it back to my son's awards breakfast. He was getting an award for football. I almost freaking died on the road. I was in my Honda Accord. It was an ice storm, a snowstorm, and it was just terrible. I said, I'm never going back there ever again, but I will go back there. Just on nicer weather. I won't go back there in an ice storm. That's for sure. Just a great place. I don't know where I was going with that story. Sorry, COVID freaking fog.
Well, that's why I was fixing to ask you how you're feeling. You still feeling okay? Still, or is it getting worse?
Yeah, it's no better, no worse. That's it. My knees are killing me. My joints.
The joints.
Yeah, my joints are killing me.
You get into Georgia, let him know.
Yeah, Anthony, I will absolutely, because it's so untapped in that area for me as far as just getting down there. But like right now, I'm limited because of the day job. I'm limited to nights and weekends, and I'm not fucking catching owners and shit at night, and everything is 2 hours away, so I'm not getting to a lounge till 7 o'clock at night. I'm not catching it where I need to be, and weekends are brutal because it's just there's so much going on.
Is your better half going to travel with you, or do you tell her to stay home?
It's cheaper if she stays home. I don't got to feed her. And I'll sleep in the fucking car if I have to. I don't care about that. Or no.
That's what I told mine. Yep. I said you're going to have to be good with that. Yep. She said okay.
I honestly, I absolutely love bringing her to events. I was so happy to bring her down to Jacksonville because she got to hang out. She loves hanging out with Ish. But meeting Rue and Pedro and Val, I knew her and Val were going to hit it right off, just like Amanda did, and it was just It was easy. She had a blast. She really enjoyed herself at that event.
Now, Joe, does your better half or Ray's, do they go with you guys ever when y'all go to events and stuff?
My wife went to events early on, and we did an event in a lounge, and my wife has really thick curly hair, and a Cigar
Smoke.
Clown cigar smoke put out is then you figure you have 40 guys in a room smoking a Cigar
Yeah.
Clown cigar. Couldn't get the smoke out of her hair for like 2
Oh
weeks.
yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, yeah. So yeah, she will not come to an event ever again after that. She was just, it was driving her fucking mad. Like every time, like, she was at work, she got a whiff of freaking cigars. Not that she hates cigars, my wife has such a great palate. She's a real good cook. Um, and she does smoke cigars. So I'll give her a cigar. I'm like, what am I tasting? Like, what? And then she'd be like, these are the notes, and I'm like, oh, okay, great. Especially after the first time I had COVID, my taste never fully came back. So I do rely on my wife a lot to help me when I'm tasting cigars. Like, sometimes like, what am I getting? And she'll be like, oh, it's this, and this. I'm like, oh, there you go. And on layman's terms, not on like cigar
Yeah,
terms.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
which is great. Which is great. And she has an unbelievable palate. So
Same for mine. Yeah, I like it that she can do
mhm,
that.
mhm.
I tell you, I've taken Tanya to lounges with me, and I'm talking to one of the regulars there, and I look over and she's just bullshitting with the owner, and they're talking family, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, she's my good luck charm. And she's just, because she's such a natural to just sit and talk and bullshit with, especially with talking family and stuff like that. So she likes going with me. She understands the culture now. Um, yeah, no. I'm not sleeping in a car at 7 degrees.
If you leave it running, plenty of fuel.
Yeah. What's a little carbon monoxide poisoning?
In yourself.
Yeah, that's why you need to get a Tesla, John.
Right. But
She's on camp mode. How you doing?
She had surgery. We had a plan. I was going to Nashville, and on a Friday, and I went as I went there. Well, Jake sees me on here and he's fucking calling me, and so we were going. I had it planned, and she had surgery planned. We did a full week prior. Well, they changed it on her to 2 days before I left. And I looked at her and I said, I'll cancel. She goes, no, I'll be fine. She goes, there's nothing you can do anyways. We're right here. I can fucking call 911 if I have to. And I'm like, let's not do that. So I met a guy at the gym. We started bullshitting. He lives right up the street and he's a paramedic and everything. And he said to me, he goes, listen, God forbid something happens, dude, just fucking call me. I'll call out the cavalry. We'll get her all set. But she was totally fine. Jake is telling me to answer my phone.
You might want to.
You know I'm on the podcast, right? All right.
Hopefully everything's all right.
What's up?
Yeah, John is great at events and stogies by servicemen. I appreciate what you said before. We love you as well, my brother. We love you as well.
John needs to take a picture of that because Rob's never said anything that night. He's always busting his balls.
That's the screenshot for the coming attractions. Rob's good people, man.
Rod says, I need some King of Clowns and Rodeo Clowns.
No problem. I will put it in for you right now because obviously your salesman's not doing it for you. I'll get that to you, big fella. King of Clowns, and what do you say? King of Clowns and Rodeo Clowns?
King and Rodeos.
My man. We'll get those right out to you, John. Dropping the ball as always. That's it, Rob. You're my man.
What? Oh, when I sing King of Clowns, like, and I know Aldi said it earlier. Hey, Ish, how you doing, bro?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm just putting in an order.
I got you.
I just read in Aldi's lips.
That's how you do it right there. He shows you how to do it right now. Well, I guess you know what we could do right now, since everybody is still hanging. We have
Boom,
Yeah,
boom.
66 entries.
66. Let's go.
Let's see.
We need to get 6-7, 6-7, as my kids will say. All the kids on the football team. 6-7.
We might do it while we're here. Let's see. 66 right now. Put it in. Hashtag.
Well, we gotta get if we get to 6-7, I'll make that second one a 3-pack.
Oh.
Let's go, because it's 6-7, 6-7. I don't
You
know
need
why they
one-
say that, but they say
One
it.
more. One more entry.
Come
I
on
mean,
now.
there's enough people watching, enough people on here to if just make sure you can
Son,
type
esto
it in
cigar.
again just in case it you messed up on it or something because are you
Joe,
back?
John, don't worry. I got an order for you, pal.
I was gonna say I already had it. You're calling me out and fucking texting me about
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Don't worry.
it.
We gotta be on the customers, they ring, we bring. Let's go.
Look. Angel says Joe's hustling. Aldi's just out here on his BS.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Did you see
Yeah.
what? Did you see what Rob said?
I did.
As
Mhm.
much as shit as I give John, he's a great guy and is amazing at cigar events. The latter being the more.
So not so much a great guy. It's just the events.
Now anybody that knows the truth. Let me
I was
see.
down. I was down there peeking
we
behind
got
the thing.
70 entries now.
70. All right, so we went over 6-7, 6-7. All right, so that's 70 for a 3-pack.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's draw and see who's going to win. Here we go. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
Oh, great.
Oh, Greg.
What is he
What's
gonna
up?
say? Oh,
Is
he's
Greg
going
here? Is
Is
Greg
he-
here?
Is he here? Is the question.
He just won a box the other night.
Yep.
Hmm,
Oh man, if he's not here and we re-roll, I'm taking a picture and sending it to him.
that's great.
I'm trying to keep up. There he is.
There he
There he
is.
He is here. I had to
Congratulations,
catch up
Greg.
with the comments here. Look, Don said no freaking way, man. Dude, it's that's just the way it goes, man. Congrats, Greg.
Congratulations, a 3-pack.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Look, everybody. Everybody's like, congrats. They're all going like, they're typing congrats, but you son of a bitch. They don't get it just to get it.
That's great.
That's karma coming back to Greg.
I'm trying to yeah, he said he ain't clowning around, man.
Yep.
My man, Greg. My man, Greg. Another guy I heard with on a regular basis.
Greg
Yep.
just had another life-altering event for the better.
Brandon, I think the wheel needs to be recoded.
Probably.
All right, man. I've had a lot of fun, and we'll keep it under 2 hours because why not? Look at the cigar that
I
Aldi
got
has.
I have a lot of cigar left too.
Okay, I'm game if y'all are.
What?
What happened? Was
That's
that
not like
UFO
a
flying
truck.
over you, Ish?
Was that?
What'd you have, a UFO fly over you or something like that?
It was a fucking. I don't know what it is. It sounds like a Viper, but about 15 feet from my roof.
I heard it. That's the
Yeah.
first time I've ever heard anything.
Gary
over-
can't blame you for this. Gary can't
4
blame
wins
you.
this week. Let's go.
On a mosquito. What the hell?
Hmm.
Well, I tell you what it is. He doesn't have a BFR, so means instruments, and he shouldn't be flying, and that's why he's going so low. So see the streets and the roads, and he's gonna have a fucking nice fine as soon as he lands. Maybe, yeah. That was no BFR whatsoever. Fucking bullshit.
Hey, you would think, right? With this is brain.
Yep. No, Clint. No.
Give me 3
It'll be
minutes. I need to run
multi-list.
inside. I'll be right
Good,
back. Give me
good.
3 minutes.
Yeah, it'll be an
fine.
Aldi-list fucking podcast if it goes more than 4 hours. It's a tic tac.
What is UAP? Am I missing something?
Yeah, that's the unidentified. That's the new. Isn't the UAP the new designation for UFO?
Unidentified. Yeah.
It's no longer a UFO. It's a UAP.
What the hell does it mean? Tell us what it means.
Unidentified
Aircraft.
prick. I don't know.
Unidentified aerial phenomenon. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, it's a new designation now that they changed it. There's no more UFOs.
I mean, why though? Unidentified flying object is this basically the, I guess, well, maybe because they can't explain it.
Well, because the government's now come out and said UFOs are real.
Change the terminology. What do you mean? Would Pluto not being a planet?
Right. Planet, yeah, it's just a ball of gas.
Kind
of just described
it offended something.
Yeah, we just described Rob.
Good smokes. Unidentified anomalous phenomenon.
It will still be a planet in my books.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, like, that's what we were taught, right?
Ish. There it is. The Area 51-2, the UAP. I tell you what, I smoked one. That was my last smoke on Sunday. On Saturday, when the event ended, I smoked Area 51. Does it to me every time. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Because they're more than one shape and move through different mediums.
I should have got a piece of tinfoil when I went inside to put on my.
I'm looking for some right now. You might. Everything's okay? You don't feel funny or anything? I mean, whatever went by you. That was extremely loud. I've never heard any kind of noise. Even the Lincolns.
I don't you, literally was probably between 12 and 15 feet from my roof. Jeez. I don't see the crash yet, but it was about to. I'm telling you, that's one guy that he forgot that this time is dark, and he probably flew from, I don't know, Tampa or whatever. That was a Viper, for sure, for the sound. It was a Viper, probably C-seated. And he just fell in the road.
Is it dark because of the sea turtles?
It did get better.
So,
is it dark because of the sea turtles? Dark because of the sea turtles in the area?
No. That was a part of it.
I'm just saying. It would have been good if you said yes. Dark because of the sea turtles. They come and lay
in my ears, in my headphone, it sounded like I'm standing on the freeway 3 foot from a semi when it passed me. That's what
the fuck is that? Yeah.
Ish, they were fucking looking for the Lincolns. They were gonna fucking shoot them down.
I don't know if you heard it before, but the fucking Lincolns. At first, I thought for a second that it was because they say that after Labor Day, over here at West, they will be spraying for mosquitoes. Mm-hmm. But they had to have several different lights so that these people don't call the cops or whatever it is, or But this guy was lost.
What's up, buddy?
He was lost. What's up, Ryan?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's some terminology. If it starts using, we'll know that it's no longer this dish.
What have you done with the real ish?
I'll tell you something, man. The other day I was having a Dr. Pepper with a stick that it tastes like cinnamon and fucking strawberry. It was fucking awesome.
Angel said, "I can understand this now."
Well, yeah. You know,
Ish and Joe are the best. Joe more than Ish, but Ish is still the man. Oh my gosh, man. That's crazy.
But yeah, that's the
coffee.
Oh man.
Man, this Zulu kicks my ass every time. I don't know if it's because it's my last one or if it's the COVID or just because I smoked a Russian bear before this. I'm feeling good right now.
That's good.
Bye-bye COVID.
yeah, that's it. Tomorrow I'm going to wake up if I can run a couple of miles. I'm good.
Then I'll know you got abducted.
Yeah.
Cow, man. Where I'd lost my plate. Oh, there I am. Yeah, everybody was coming in with the UFO jokes, and I missed some of them. I'm sorry. I'm trying to.
I'm telling you, this guy, I hit it, but I saw the lights, like somebody with a flashlight, and I go like, "What the fuck are you doing, buddy?"
You
So
did?
when I logged off the other night, it was not me with the fucking cricket. That was Gabe. Gabe, are you near an airport? No. And fucking planes are flying over his house. He's like, yeah, Orlando Airport's only a few miles away. They're flying over. I'm like, so you're near a fucking airport. And then this cricket would not fucking stop. And it would exactly. And I was looking around to make sure it wasn't my girl.
With the cricket now.
Yep.
I was making sure it wasn't my girl, and it wasn't me. When I logged off, I didn't hear it anymore. So it was fucking Gabe.
But it's funny. I don't know if you heard it before, but the Lincolns, they were like a 4 or 5. After 30 minutes, we in the show. And, Ishma. Motherfuckers were yes, you motherfucker.
Those are legitimately Ish's fucking arch nemesis.
Strong cigar. The Ryan, the Russian Bear is a pretty nicotine forward cigar as well. We just found out might be able to get some of the originals at Big Fella's Mobile Lounge if Randy didn't buy them all out. And if you're still looking for Russian Bears, we have a Marto exclusive that's going to probably ship this week out to all the pre-sales. So I would get on them if you haven't gotten on them yet. I will say certified banger as per John Aldi. John says it's his favorite cigar. We kept John away from them for a while. He wasn't allowed to smoke any of them.
There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that.
Yeah, because he smoked the pre-release one, and he wasn't allowed to, so we had to go, no. And that's it. So it wasn't allowed. No. That's it.
Oh, my gosh. Ish, are you still there?
Yeah.
I couldn't see. I can't see you. I'm just kidding. I can see you. I can see you. I just messed with you. You know, your internet, what's his name was right. Your internet is perfect. You haven't even froze up, have you? Brian said need some of them too. Whatever you were just talking about.
I don't know. I don't know which ones he was talking about.
Which ones, Brian?
Text me, Brian. Don't fucking tell Joe.
He's just on here. He's testing.
He's stirring it up. He's
not
stirring it up.
He's testing.
I think Brian wants to get in on the Goldie Grace, the Goldie Grace event. I wonder if his oh, look at that. That's a sexy little box there.
It is.
You know, I love that box. Look at that. Oh.
So let's talk about that. That's really only what 6-8 weeks away. The November the Veterans Day event.
Oh, the Veterans Day event is November 8th. Yeah, November 8th.
But is that the Goldie Grace event?
No.
No.
That's my Goldie Grace event. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting confused.
No, we're gonna select a few shops to get the big pieces of artwork of Goldie Grace to give out to their fans when they buy Goldie Grace cigars. It's like a ticketed thing that's gonna run for a couple of weeks, you know, but like a bigger canvas than what John has behind him.
It actually fits in the back of a fucking car. It's like the whole trunk of the car.
Oh, wow.
I have one right here. Hold on 1 second.
You got Greg's info, Aldi?
Greg, just text me.
We should just.
I'm inside. Hold on. I'm inside.
Oh, we could see you
through the window. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. That thing. On the big screen.
Joe's not that big. Joe's not that tall, so it looks huge in his hands.
Yeah, it's big. It's big. Yeah,
that's
like
cool.
It's like 3 inches by 5 inches. That's how short I am.
He's not that short at all, man. He's not that short at all.
Randy, I think you might be taller than Joe.
I am.
Yeah.
I think I am. I've seen pictures.
And then
Uh,
if
Oh yeah.
they really shine in for the goal, there's a second print available. So we have we were using these in different shops. Something different that we're doing.
Momentos, put one of them in the drawing.
Nah,
Not yet. Aldi's got to make them some money.
Yeah, I gotta make some money for.
Just gotta cover our expenses. That's it.
Yeah, Brian.
We're not in the cigar business to make money. You know that, right, Randy?
Yeah.
You can't make money in the cigar business.
Ryan.
Listen, if anybody has a shop out in fucking Hawaii, let me know. I'd be more than happy to come out.
I got one in Spain.
I think it's very hard to sell cigars in Hawaii.
It
to
is.
get the license to sell them to Hawaii is very hard.
You know, and you know it's kind of cool is we've got from the community itself. We have so many friends in so many different places that to get there, we probably just fucking
Good idea.
Be able to stay at someone's house. You know what I mean? Get out. It's just getting out there to the places because so many everybody's just like, dude, just stay here, just stay here. I love going to fucking to the Nashville area. I just stay with Ken and we fucking hang out. It's a great chance for us to catch up, and then we can fucking go to different places.
I think he was meaning a velvet, right? Maybe a velvet. Is that what? Maybe
Goldie. Like the old fucking like the 80s fucking pictures. Remember
bring it back, right?
Dude, I'll tell you what. If anybody was on the cigar or the clown herf with us that we did last week. Good night, Gabe.
What is that?
What is that?
Is you? That's you.
That ain't us.
What in the world? Hold on a second.
Not a UFO.
What in the world is that noise? It stopped.
I mute myself for a second. I am mute and stop. Don't ask me.
That was you. Something happened. That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
I have never heard that before. Now, see, that's oh shit. He just got abducted. That's the first time he glitched all night.
Yep. That was the moment. That was the fucking blip in the matrix right there.
It sounded like a phone ring, and I looked down. I don't have anything, and there's nothing.
I thought you were playing some background music or
I was like, what? It was kind of cool.
I saw Joe mute himself and I mute, and it's still going. I mute myself, and the whole thing went off. Oh no.
That was an alarm saying it's time for
the blue pill.
Time for bed. It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, if anybody was on the Clown Army herf, Ray had some fucking amazing artwork that he was that he had in the back for some of the new stuff with Goldie. It's gonna be fucking killer.
Oh yeah. I mean, I got a LED, like a neon light that my wife gave me. I haven't hung it up yet, but I told her I was gonna give it away. She was pissed.
Good night, Gabe.
Look, Clint said, "Wait for me." Oh, I think I need to turn this banner off, don't I?
Yeah, if they're still coming in.
Holy cow.
Well, boys, it was interesting. I was going to come on for like 30 minutes. I wasn't feeling good. I still don't feel good, but
look at you now.
Feel great. Feel great.
Well, I think it's proof that laughter and nicotine is good for COVID.
It is.
Yep.
It really is.
No, it's not good. It is bad for COVID. COVID lets you alone. It's not good. It's bad.
Yeah, right. It's bad for it. Clint said, "Dang, I'm so young that blue pill joke flew over my head."
We were joking with him the other night, man. My fucking kids are almost his age. Like he's fucking so young. Yep.
Well, he's
34.
He is my oldest daughter's age.
Yeah. Crazy.
Exactly. He was born in 93.
Yep. My oldest was born in 97.
God damn.
Yeah,
I was
man.
in
I was still in
Angola
high
in
school.
1993.
Yep.
I was still in high
34.
school in 97. Still in high
34.
school.
You see,
I was
97, I was already in the department.
Well, let me tell you this. When I graduated, my wife was 7.
Wow.
Yep, been there. Yeah,
I
Tiny
think
reminds me of that time. All the time.
oh,
Like now you're just
yeah.
weird.
I forgot y'all too.
Now I could say something terrible, like were you working at the school then too? But I'm
No,
not
not
going
back
to.
then.
I'm not
I wasn't
going
nowhere
to.
near as cool.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I ain't-
That doesn't make
wait a
you older,
minute.
man. Doesn't make you older. You may still be young. That's all. Well,
I'm just mature. Bullshit.
1997. Man, I was coming. I left in 1993. I came home at the end, December of 1996, Angola. And this guy was not even born yet. What the fuck?
Man, I got lost. There was some good. I was trying to find a couple questions. Somebody had asked a question. Well, they're coming in so fast. Slow down. Oh yeah, mere children, you guys. What I'm thinking. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If anybody ever wants to play a fun game on Friday nights, we'll play a game called Hey Larry.
Oh my God. So poor Larry. He's just a young innocent boy, and we get there's Ray.
Y'all corrupted him.
Our friend Frankie get on there, and one night we had Larry going through the Urban Dictionary. We were just giving him names. He was like, I should write some of this stuff down. I'm like, don't you fucking dare, because we will get a call from Miss Janet, his wife, going, what the fuck are you guys doing? I'm like, you need to delete your fucking your search history and do not write this stuff down. Like it was just it's just terrible.
A lot of fun.
No, we just laughed.
And you talk up. Yeah, I think you said earlier. I know y'all have Clown Herf once a month.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
How do
doing
people
it.
get in there?
The next one's going to be September 10th. We put a link out on our Instagram page that you can DM us for the link. The link goes to our Discord page, and it goes on our Cigar Clown Facebook page and Cigar Clown Army page. So a couple different ways you guys can jump on. You can always DM one of us, Cigar Clowns Joe, John Aldi, and we'll get you the link. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It is. It really
we did
is.
So when we had the anniversary of our good friend Jim Lord Cheesecake had passed, it was his 1 year anniversary. We were going to do a herf for him, and Joe said, just bring it over. We'll do it all together. So we took over the Clown Army herf with all of us, just reminiscing about Jim, and just it was awesome.
Mm.
And this last one that we did, we're all sitting here, and all of a sudden it pops up. You are the host. And I'm like, motherfucker. Joe texts me, goes, welcome to the club, kid. Here you go. You got the fuck. I go to bed early.
There's nothing worse than getting left with the host.
Yeah,
nothing worse.
Yep.
So Clint has a question for both of y'all. He says, Joe, if everything regarding this business worked out according to your dream, what would that look like?
According to my dream, it would look like Cigar Clowns are in every retail shop, on eye level, across the country, man, and maybe even globally. We're really passionate about our cigars. We're really passionate about the leaf. We love our customers, so we'd love it to share it with everybody. The dream is to make it a national brand, and like most small companies, cigar companies, the rate of failure is very, very high. It's a very cash forward business. So, I was joking before about bundles of money and, needing 5 million to make 1 million in this industry, but it's a very hard industry. You have a lot of money sitting on shelves in Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, just waiting to come to market. So the dream is to make a national brand out of the Cigar Clowns, or or one of the brands that we bring out, in the future.
And when you guys first started, it wasn't really that, right? It was just y'all were just trying to have fun with it, because I know, and that was for a long, because that's what, 20 years ago, if I'm remembering right, when y'all started.
No, we started hanging out, like smoking cigars. I'd say mid 2000s. Yeah, so it's a long time ago. Yeah, we was hanging out in the yard, smoking same cigar, and talking about it. So yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time, and we just wanted to share our palate, and now, now we want to grow by conquer or acquisition. You like that line, right? Yeah.
Aldi, what about you? Everything, because things have changed for you, right? Like, you didn't set out to be a rep or anything, right?
It was it started out very small. I wanted to get involved, and Miyagi gave me the opportunity by introducing me to Alan with Family by Loyalty, and Alan brought me in and took a chance on me, and kind of showed me the ropes, what he expected, and how things were done in his realm, and then I just rolled around with Miyagi for a while, and I don't want to. I want my own style. I don't want somebody else's style, and so I made my own style and how I presented the cigars and how I did it. But I took what I saw as, and it's no different than when you're becoming an officer, that you take the good and bad from everybody, and you make it your own. And I saw things that I liked. I saw things that I wasn't comfortable with, and I mushed it all together and came up with my style, and I enjoyed doing that. And I'd always, thought about just being a rep and just kind of doing this full time. And then this comes up, and this took everything into a whole nother direction for me. And I want to quit the day job. I want to be able to just do cigars full time, and then the beard company on top of that, and just like there's so much involved. And I truly believe in what Tanya has started with the beard company, and I say it all the time. Without the cigar community and the guys, we wouldn't be where we are with the beard stuff. So, and we have a lot of fun with it, and we've met some amazing people, and so I just want to keep going with it. I don't know. I never really thought about a long-term goal. I just want to sell cigars and just hang out with people that, like-minded with cigars, and just fucking hang out and bullshit and enjoy retirement. I don't want to I'm back to work mode where I'm working, 14 hours a day, and there's something every single day. I don't have a day off anymore. And she's gonna put the goodbye. She's gonna fucking stop that real quick.
That's a good segue kind of coming in. He's asking, Aldi, what is your method when promoting a brand or blend, or your MO, your modus operandi?
Well, you got to. For me, what I learned very fast was that you got to learn the lounge. Every lounge is different. Every owner is different. Some guys are like, don't even walk in here unless you've got an appointment. Some guys are just like, yeah, just come down. So you've got to learn those ins and outs. But I think the most important thing for me is what I was taught early on from Alan was to create a relationship with the lounge. And I don't always go in there first thing, just, hi, I'm John, I'm a rep with this. That doesn't work. I don't want to be. I'm not a salesman, because I'm too passionate about what I have. So for me, it's going in, talking, learning, meeting some of the customers, bringing some of my friends with me, and just us sitting in there supporting the lounge, learning the lounge. Not every cigar out there is meant for every single lounge. So for me, the beauty of it is having a portfolio that is going to fit someone. There's not a lounge out there that I don't have a cigar for, in my eyes. If you give it a chance, and like I love getting in with just one cigar. If I can get in with one brand, I'm gonna get more brands in there, because I'm constantly talking to them, constantly bringing them. Like, hey, why don't you try this? If you like this stuff, you're gonna like this stuff, and it's just moving it through the portfolio to try and get as many in there as I can. And
for me, it would be believe in the brand. You have to believe in the brand that you rep. Otherwise, people can see you and smell you like a dog.
Absolutely.
You don't believe in the brand.
Yep.
Dude,
it's no different. If you are not real about it, they will spot that in a heartbeat, because that's what they're dealing with all day. Inmates, where we used to talk about that all the time. if you are not real with them, they will fucking smell that in a heartbeat, and they will know you. No fucking credibility. You'll have no reputation. And if you just treat people like they want to be treated, just treat them good, provide a good service for them. If there's an issue, you handle the issue, and you just and there's not a lounge I have that I can't call an owner or somebody that works there and just say, hey, what's up? How you doing? How's the family? And have a conversation to kick it off before you even get to cigars.
Yes.
Now,
Oh yeah.
He had a question before that he said, "What you want to be in the industry?" And you said that you just want to. That's for both of you, Joe and Aldi. Just to sell cigars and be out there and do your job. But what else you want to do within the industry? Just sell cigars, or you want to know more about the cigars?
I want to know more. I want to know. I want to know as much as I possibly can, because it's only going to help me to sell. And it's gonna, and again, loving to learn. It's just if I'm in, I'm in. And when we talk Sunday night, one of my goals is to become a tobacconist, to know as much as I can. And I don't. To me, it's no different than the martial arts side and anything else. The paper's nice. It's great to have a piece of paper, but that paper is useless if I don't have knowledge behind it. So I want that knowledge. So it's like every chance I get, I try to pick issues brain. I listen, which blows my child away because he's like, you don't fucking listen to anybody. Well, that's because you aren't talking about shit I want to hear. How about that?
Well, that's your ADHD or whatever you got. But when you can focus on things that you're interested in.
Oh yeah.
For the most part.
Yep. But Momento Cigars, we do have different swag when we do cutting lights and things like that. Different packages and all that fun stuff. That have all different swag.
Yep. I don't want to just see one pair of boobs. I want to see them all.
That's a good analogy.
What's up, Frank?
Yeah, seeing John working lounge in person, knowledgeable, personal, and loves the cigar community makes a hard job look easy, and that is 100% fact. I tell you, I was giddy. I was wanting to say this earlier when I went to. That's what reminded me. Seeing John in the humidor was back in February for the first time at Ish's Lounge, but going to West Palm and I walked in I think it was Smoke Inn, and I'm walking around the humidor. And I walked back out and I turned back around. I actually saw a empty box of rodeo in the humidor, like it was empty sitting up there. And I didn't even know that you guys were in that.
It was one cigar.
Well, and then I walk out. I actually asked the guy, I said, "Where's your clowns at?" And he said, "Oh, they're out here." So they were outside when you first walk in, and there was, I think, 3 facings maybe. I thought in there.
They had the whole line at the time. Yeah.
And I was like, check this out. Yeah. Son of a gun. No, I was
actually when I went there before the event, it was me and Brandon were there for the day hanging out, and I got a chance to hang out with Abe's wife for a minute, and Abe came out to see me, and they were right before their big event, so he didn't have a whole lot of time, but at least he took the time to come out to meet me, and knowing that, I told him flat out that I was a clown rep. And so yeah, it was that's a killer spot.
Yeah.
Don says, where can we get them in the Houston area or Texas, period?
Yeah, we have one shop in Texas. It's in the Dallas area. We're looking to move into that area. We just don't have coverage right now to support the shops. So once we get big enough when we can handle the support, because it's not just about selling cigars and having them up on the shelf.
Yeah, you got to support the lounge.
We got to support the community and the lounge 100%.
And Texas, one of the things I learned is that with Texas, it is a very hands-on area. You got to be there. You got to show up. They want people there. So
I can tell you, Texas. I've been in Texas for many years, and Texas is, you don't have the supplies. Don't even go to one shop, because that shop you talk with the other. They help each other. So everyone wants to have the same thing. Most of them the same prices, everything is good. But you miss just one order, or they have to wait or whatever, to totally out. If the rep don't go in person and introduce themselves and talk with the guys every single month, you out. So it's not like I can do orders. I don't know. Florida is not many store that I am, but I can call and say, do you need anything? Or whatever. Or I can do that in many other places. But in Texas, or you are all in, or you all out. Period.
Right.
You have only one chance.
You know,
Don't
and
forget
the funny thing is
You
Connecticut's very much like that. They all talk.
sir.
They're all friends. Like we've got a lounge in Connecticut, and it's one of the older lounges in Naugatuck, Stogie's, and Elsie's she's an absolute sweetheart. Her husband owned the business for 25 years. He passed away. She took it over, and she had issues with the bigger brands didn't want to deal with her, and they weren't helping her out at all. So she said, "Fuck them," and she started stopping their orders, and she started bringing in the boutiques. But they all talk. All those, and it was funny because they all hang out at each other's lounges and they all talk. But you get a state like Texas, and they do that, and that state is so big that's crazy to even think about.
Look, I said the other day, I don't know which Discord or whatever, but this happened, and I was right there when it happens. So is this place? The guy is Robert is his name. He's a Navy veteran. He's in Dallas. It's called Taboo Cigars Lounge. Okay, very big lounge, full bar, and you have your VIP, whatever. This guy has every face in earth. I saw him the same day coming, Perdomo, Fuente, and the guy, the Padron doesn't have any reps, but for the cabins or whatever, they send people or whatever. Okay. Because they didn't show up in 4 months. They say, pick up your things, pack it up, and take it out. To 3 big guys. That's in Dallas. They say, I don't need shit. You don't come and see me. You don't come and spend time with the guys and talk whatever and smoke cigars and talk about it. Get the fuck on my shop. I would like it.
It's one of them things where like you got to respect that. They have a level of expectation. If you're not going to meet it, that's on you. It's not like it was a surprise.
That's correct.
Then all of a sudden just say, "No, you're out of here." But they have a level of expectation. If you're going to go in there, you got to meet that level. Period.
It stays as it stays, and I always say, because I fought with Randy, but it's true. Texas is a state that people are very needy. You must to be with them. You must to talk with them. You must to be, it's how it is. That's Texas. You come to Florida, and they couldn't give a fuck about the rep. The less that you show up, the better for them. They have not the time to do that. If they need something, they will call and say, "Hey, because the owner, we love in what? This. Call the rep, or call straight to the factory, call straight to the brand." That's Florida. They don't give a fuck about the reps. Texas, if the rep doesn't go to the store, you're gone. Period. You are gone. Wow. Yeah. Different things. So it's more.
Speaking of lounges in Texas, what about the one? I thought you had the clowns there, right? When you did the event?
Stories? No. They had.
Oh, I remember now.
Yeah, it was HDA and Bam.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good one. That'd be a great start.
That's a great lounge, man. Stories has got some just good people. Down to earth, just good people.
Yeah, that's one of the markets we want to move into, but we have to find the right partner.
I can give you guys a few places that I guarantee you that they will get you. And I can get with any one of you guys at least 4 or 5.
I don't know why Clint is not starting to be a rep or a broker on the side. You know what I mean? Like, he has all this stuff to do it in the area.
Well, but
Memento.
More money what he's doing, anyways.
But he
be a rep.
That's his side job as a tobacconist. I mean, he works at the lounge.
Working at the lounge and rep is totally different thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Being tobacconist in a lounge. Well, first of all, being a tobacconist,
that makes sense. He likes to give reviews. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's me, Clinton. If you see me, obviously, I bring them with Cigar Clowns. Otherwise, how many times you see me smoking a cigar? I smoke fucking Winston's.
That's a good cigar.
Why take the ban out? Why? Because I don't want to fuck my own self. Why you don't smoke this cigar? Why don't you smoke the other one? Why you smoke this one? Why do you? So I just try not to do it. It's the fucking truth.
Appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're coming up on that. Can you believe I'm saying this? We're coming up on that 2 hours and 25 minutes. We're coming up on that 2.5 mark.
I can't believe it, man.
And Joe and Joe's done because he's inside now. And all the
I burned my finger. I burned my finger. Fucking I smoked it so far down I burned my finger.
My throat's killing me. I'm gonna have some whiskey right now. That's how bad.
You go.
I'm fucking, and I'm drinking it right out, and I'm drinking it like an animal right out of the fucking bottle, boys. I'm sorry. My throat is on fire.
So I'm
Salud.
Salud.
So let's go ahead and end this thing and just go around the table. Ish, you got any final words? Any advice for Aldi?
Advice for Aldi. Keep doing what you're doing, buddy. Keep going what you're doing. And the funny thing about Aldi is like if people see him from far away, he's always with a smile in the mouth. Okay, so he's always with a smile. But people, you can see Aldi for another people kind of intimidating, with a long beard, 6 foot tall, tattoos, whatever. And then as soon as he opens his mouth, the only thing I see is all teeth with a smile. And he tried everyone that is funny. He tried every adult like they were kids. Like, which candy you want? I'm gonna give you this candy. You want with more sugar or less sugar? That's Aldi.
Because I believe in this stuff, and
Yeah.
I don't care I don't care what you like. I'll find something. And to me, that's a challenge, and I love that challenge.
Keep doing what you're doing, and yes, have your tobacconists, have your teas, have your a little more experience, hands-on. Absolutely going to help you because now you can tell for a fact what is in the cigar. Not just because you read what is in the cigar, you will be able to tell, as you very well know, that people can do it. It's not because I say so, but we saw people doing it, and you will be better. You will be better, and that goes for Joe too. Joe has to learn to do that as well.
That's the truth.
I already have, Angel. I already have. I've given. Tanya has broken me. Tanya has broken me.
All I know is I've been a clown fan and a craft cigar fan, and the King is what got me really turned on to it. And I've been a clown fan for over a year now, and there's no going back. And I'm excited to see what the future holds for the Cigar Clowns, you guys, and just keep doing like Ish said. Just keep doing what you're doing because you're not doing anything wrong. Just overcome whatever comes your way and just keep moving forward. That's what you got to do.
Thank you so much, Randy. I appreciate that, brother. It means a lot coming to you that we helped you along in your journey, and you've been with us for a while, man. It's great to have a friend like you, and of course, Ish. Not only my friend, my business partner. You need to have somebody good behind the scenes. So we're blessed in that, and coming from saying what you're saying means a lot, man. You're not blowing smoke up our asses.
Exactly.
We herf, we talk about business and whatever, but it means a lot to us when we can help other guys out, and it really does. And I'm glad that we're along this journey together, man. Because I was saying to John, there's a couple of guys we got to take a pictures with, right? Because there's an old picture back in the day, and it has Codwell, Jonathan Drew. Who else is in that picture? It's this famous picture. Booth, yeah,
is
Matt
in it,
Booth. And it's just, and now they're the Titans. They were the new kids on the block, and now they're the Titans of the industry. And it changes, man. So we're in this on the ground floor right now, and who's who? Like, I want to see what happens in 20 years. We're in this for the long haul. So,
Aldi, what about you, bro?
This has been humbling and amazing, and I say it, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. My thanks to Alan and Miyagi for just getting me started in all this, because I wouldn't be here without him. And then it just goes on to just my relationship with Ish is just I can't say enough about what he's done for my knowledge and just the friend that he is with it. And to Joe, Ray, and Danny, man, just the huge thank you and mad love for having the faith in me to bring me into the fold like this. When I say I'm humbled, I am fucking humbled.
Your family, man.
Right, and I'm very excited about what the future holds. Like, I am talking to Jake this morning. I said, bro, it is so close. It is so close. Any day I can drop the mic and say I gotta go.
You got it, man. You will do it. You will do it.
That's right.
You will do it.
All right, guys.
Thank you, guys.
That's it.
I appreciate. I'm sorry, I'm tapping out, man.
No,
If I didn't-
you're good, bro.
If I didn't have the vid, I could stay on for 6 hours at a break. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got a
can't, Joe.
fever right now.
Can't. Thank you,
That's
Don.
it.
Now you
I
can
can't
bust Ray's balls later. You know,
That's
when
right.
he says he's sick. Oh, really? What, you got a little man cold? What's wrong with you? You know?
Motherfucker, he was 2.5 hours with the vid and cigars. How about that?
That's right. I'm gonna regret it tomorrow. I'm gonna regret it tomorrow.
I won't text you early, Joe.
Text me early. I gotta load the truck in the morning. So text me early. I gotta be out. I got work to do. My guys can get COVID and work too. That's it.
All right, guys. Peace out, y'all. Y'all
I'll
love
talk to
one
you guys
another.
later.
All right.
Later,
Peace
Joe.
out.